welcome, one and all, to a very interesting episode of Sylvia Has Misplaced Her Phone. You're kidding me. Where did I... You see, chat, this is why you're always prepared. You should always be prepared for whatever it is you need to do. And you should know where everything is at all times in your organized manner. But no, welcome to Yulon the Forgotten Age with me, your host, newly updated Sylvia TV. Oh yeah, new VTuber model, well, PNG tuber model, let's go. Thank you so much to Coda Constellation for the brand new VTuber model. I really fucking appreciate it, and you should all go check out Coda's stuff right now. Just hold on. Can I? Where's Coda? Go check out Coda. I could only real quick find the Twitter. But yeah, go check out Coda. Wonderful human being. But it's time now to delve in to once again Yulon the Forgotten Age, where I'm going to let the players introduce themselves while I quickly go run and grab my phone. Hello, players.
Hi.
Hello.
I hope I didn't interrupt anything.
No.
No,
We were
not at all.
Commiserating.
About the places we live.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. You know what? You guys organize yourself into introducing one another while I go quickly run grab my phone.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
Start from
What?
the top.
Wait, is that me? Am I?
Yeah, it's you.
Are we going by like in the Discord
However
call,
you
or
wish.
number?
We're going by numbers, so I'm last.
Wait, I'm
You
number
small
one.
moth, you go.
Hi, I'm
Sorry.
Boba. I play I play the ship captain Pavo to carry. I'm a moth. Is it moth? Mothrin? Mothrin. I'm a mothrin.
Yeah.
Little moth guy. How's it going? All right, Cherry, take it for or Cris.
Hi, I'm Cris. I play Cherry, one of the ship's cooks, and I am the inventor of Flam. Thank you.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah.
I can't see who's third. Oh, Drexxed, take it away.
What? Hi, I'm Larch. I blow shit up. I'm the rattle hand. I'm a shankling. I like birds and the sky.
Boy, footy.
Okay, take it away.
Здравствуй, I am Belianda. I am the ship.
You are a ship.
I ship it.
Beautiful.
Shit.
I think Nomad is making coffee. Sure.
Yeah, he's making coffee.
Okay. Okay.
Honestly, that's a good idea.
Are we skipping Nomad?
Yeah.
Fact.
Nomad is not here.
Okie
Shoves him in
dokie.
the locker.
Hi, I'm Shu. I play Trevor. She's just a little postman. Moth. Nomad, take it back. Or Sylvia, take it back.
Huh?
I don't
What?
know.
Oh,
Introduce
Nomad,
yourself,
Nomad, you have
mysterious
to
voice
speak.
that person.
Hello, I'm June. I
This
am
isn't
a
me.
farmer and a gatherer and cook, the second cook of the ship here. Pleasure to meet you.
This seems like an interview. Like we're all getting interviewed.
And
Oh,
we're
that's
all
great,
doing
guys.
really bad at it.
You guys took so long that
No,
I could
we're doing
actually get some
fine.
food in. Sweet.
Hey,
Whoa.
What the hell?
look at that.
Job on the
I
ship
don't
is to
know.
commit violence.
Real.
That is
This is what
correct,
happens if
Big
you
Man.
give us vague instructions.
It's an
I
important
mean,
job
we
to
have killed an entire ship worth of people.
Except from Tony.
Minus one.
For good cause. For
Hey.
good cause.
For a
We
good
don't know
cause.
they're-
For a good cause.
We don't know that they're all dead. I mean, come on.
They are not all
I
dead.
mean,
I have
shit.
captured Tony.
The ship
Oh my
blew
God.
up.
I captured Tony. He
Thank
is
you.
alive.
Yay.
So,
He's gonna
Here.
wish he wasn't.
We did blow up the ship, that is true.
as a quick reminder to where we were
Oh, sorry,
last
Sylvia.
time, the crew encountered the Great Moor, one of the two scrapper ships that was pursuing them in episode 1. As the Great Moor was hunting iron jaw rays, these large colossus style rays that fly throughout the foglands, bringing weather with them wherever they travel. And the crew was like, we ball, and then decided to take out the scrapper ship. After a grueling battle, the captain emerged from the observation deck and fired a teal flare. The crew took prisoner a crewmate called Tony, and then proceeded to blow up the ship. Well, they didn't. One of the crew members did, who was tired of everybody's bullshit, did, by punching the boiler repeatedly. So the ship
Effective.
blew up, and the captain scurried off on a speeder and was flipping off the shipmates. At which point, Belliana fired a fucking explosive arrow at the captain's hand, cutting it clean off.
Well deserved.
Badass.
Pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
And so we join our crew, now successfully taken down an entire ship. Would you guys like to see what you can get salvage, or would you like to just keep going trying to find the watchman?
I wish to find his hand.
Oh god. We'll stick around and salvage a little bit, I
Yeah.
guess.
If we've got any downtime, I'd like to try and get rid of my marks, or at least one of my marks.
You guys want to take some downtime?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Or if other people want to explore, I'm cool just sitting on the deck, drawing.
Can you heal Mark through 10?
Let me
I
just
am
check.
believing it takes time.
It's recovery. So this would be a montage. So if you guys want to anchor, you can do a montage and do whatever you guys would like to do during a montage.
We'll do a montage.
Ooh.
It looks
Just remember,
like
if you're
they're-
trying to recover something, if you're trying to heal marks off of a certain aspect, the action you're doing should reflect it.
yeah,
majority of
there are 3 kinds of recovery tasks you could do, it looks like.
Mhm.
Healing, repairing, and relaxing, depending on the kind of injury that you have, and they each require either an appropriate specimen, piece of salvage, or a whisper.
Mm.
It's on page 62 of the book.
Specimen.
Thank you.
So,
I
who
have
would like to
plenty.
go first in describing what you're up to as you've now anchored beside the smoldering ship?
I go first.
Mhm.
So Cherry's probably in the kitchen doing a lot of prep work for future meals, and
Oh,
hold on, somebody else though. My dog just barked at something. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Can I try and heal a mark?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so bear with me. Let's see if this works. So I've got marks of where you've been. Pretty much. My wings have cool decorations. It's nice. They're cool, beautiful. I love it. To try and clear it with the only specimen I've currently got that I think could help is a single strawberry. Now, how I'd use this is I've got like some really nice pink layers, and it's more of a coat than like my actual wings. But if I like use the pink of the strawberry to like as a rubber to like dye the bits that I guess are undyed and like heal it or like
Right.
add to it to
Make
like
a
hit the
pigment.
mark. Yeah. Fix the pigment. Could that work?
I don't see why not. What
taking
what do
that.
you reckon you'd be rolling here?
I could do sharps because it's kind of it's a big brain but also really fucking small brain move, or grace to like get it like intricately done. Or
Mhm.
and I've got study to how I'd know if it works or not.
Right. So, typically for something that would be healing yourself, we'd be looking at something like tend or cook or concoct as an appropriate skill.
Okay.
I have
In that
none of the
merit-
above.
In that metric, could I assist in doing that? As
Ooh.
I would.
I don't see why
cooking
not.
Cooking
will
the pigment
pass
could
it over to
possibly be
strawberry.
the way of doing it, kind of like making it into it. All
Lovely.
right.
A healing
I do
sword.
have.
Yes.
I do have Sharps Instincts Iron. I don't know if anything works with that exactly. I would assume Sharps for the matter, and then 2 and Cook. Would that be a 2d6 in that merit, or is that 3?
If it would be 1 for edge and then 2 for skills. So
Oopsies.
yeah, you're using a fruit here. I say you can use cook.
Okay, so that's how many. I'm trying to figure out how many.
I will say, if you this is completely homebrewing the shit. So
Sorry.
as you're helping Trevor, June, I will say if you hit a success with this, you hold on, what's it? I should be using the proper terms.
A triumph or conflict.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, so if you get a conflict, I'll give Shu 1 advantage die. And if you get triumph, I'll give Shu 2.
Okay. Let's see.
As you're assisting but not doing the direct help.
Couldn't June just heal Trevor?
Yes,
Wouldn't I
but
be taking
that would be using up June's own task. So I'm trying to word it in a way that it can still be
Oh,
Trevor's
okay.
task, but June can assist.
I see. So how many dice would that be if I had 1 in Sharps and 2 in Cook? Would
That'd be
that just
3d6.
for Cook? 3d6. Understood. Here we go. 4 is indeed a conflict.
Doubles.
Ooh, doubles as well.
With a twist, yeah.
Doubles.
Can I add my? Ooh, I would like to say that I would like to add my own flair to it instead
Oh god.
as well. Almost like
Your what,
making
sorry?
a little bit of. I would say that I would like to add a little bit more of design of my own, if Trevor would allow it to.
I will absolutely allow that.
Of course. So, Trevor, you are sat there working on your wing, or like trying to work out how to use the strawberry you found in your pocket. And
It's a bit dry.
June, you come over, and what do you do with the strawberry to help Trevor out?
I would ask for the strawberry in order to make it into a pigment. In which case we can work on my own like a design to put back onto the sheet. It seems like that's what the whole point is. That's a design. So we can do it by essentially putting it in water and boiling it to eventually get that pigment.
Oh, that's smart. I was just licking it. Here you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I will bring this back and get something to etch it in.
Lovely.
So, June, you do your cooking wizardry, and then you come back to Trevor with a potted little pigment, which I can say, if you replace the single strawberry with 2 pots of pigment. Oh no, a large pot of pigment, let's say. Large pot of red pigment.
Large pot. Can it be pink?
It can be pink.
Thank you. Or can it be pink?
It can be pink.
As in, did you do something to it that would make it not pink? That's up to you.
It would be... Ooh, that's a good question. It's the pink, but it's a pink of Easter. You know what I mean? It's that paler look of pink.
Cute. Lovely. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah. And I will say, now that you have an appropriate resource to be able to mend the patterns on your wings, you can absolutely get an advantage on this.
I
So
love that.
while you
Okay.
don't have a usable skill, if you roll 2d6.
Absolutely. The dice god's gonna hate me though. Let's do this. Oh!
Woohoo! Let's go.
Okay.
Five. It's a 5.
Hey.
It's a
It's
5.
5? Okay.
It's a 5.
Huge.
Then I will say, absolutely, so heal 1 for your track,
Ah, thank you.
and then describe to me what the new pattern is that has been drawn on Trevor's wing. And June, you can help out too, as you were assisting, and that was the deal made.
With like little paintbrushes. It's just like a better map. Like, realized previously that the map is a little faulty. Maybe I added a sea monster where there wasn't meant to be a sea monster. Because, yeah, I added a bit more artistic liberty last time. So this is just like fixing it up and making it actually legible.
I would,
Instead of,
yeah, I would like to add a marking. This map is here, right? This part is included. Is this correct?
yeah, marks of where you've been. So it's like a decoration over the wings and fur. I will
I see.
absolutely let you paint on my wings.
I will add a little cute design of
Aw.
almost like cow horns almost like a chibi almost cow, right where we were in order to take out that ship
Aw,
Like-
lovely.
as a little marking.
Thank you.
The horns also to note are exactly a match of June's horns that he has on his hat.
I
Aw.
will take it. That's adorable. Now I need
That's lovely.
everyone to give me a tattoo.
Alrighty. Chris, now that you're back with us, would you like to go next?
Yes. Okay. So, Cherry is in the kitchen. She is prepping vegetables, future meals, just doing some work. She's doing it in a sort of meditative style,
Mm-hmm.
where she has fallen into a trance of just chopping vegetables. And she's doing this in order to meditate and almost gain back the knowledge from from the ancestors, so I can fix my guide my hands aspect.
Okay, absolutely. Yep. I will say that's 100% healing. So what? Just to give you some guidance, tend, cook, and concoct. See, typically what we go for with recovery.
I have
Um,
2 in cook and 1 in tend, and 2 in sway if I'm trying to sway the ancestors.
Well, I think 100% then that you are looking at cook would be a good one to use. So what edge do you think is applicable in this situation as you're meditating?
edge. What was my edge again? My
Uh,
edge was instinct.
Okay, and do you think the instinct could apply to the situation?
Yes, my instincts help me sense my ancestors, and they give me a lot of my instincts.
Okay, so if you could roll for me 3d6, I believe that is then, right? Because you've got 2 in cook. Or is it 3? Oh no,
Yes.
it is 2 in cook. Yeah. Yeah, so so if you roll for me 3d6, as you get 1 from your edge, and then 2 for each 1 for each 1 for each thing.
Yes. 3.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
say absolutely. You fall into a trance-like state as you don't see anything directly, but you feel almost someone else's hands wrap around your own and almost fall into your own hands as you're holding your kitchen knife, as you start chopping up some vegetables that you'd brought with you and preparing certain things that will help you in the future with cooking, so that you have everything ready. I will say on that, because it was a triumph, and oh, you didn't have any of your guide your hands. Oh no, you've already filled it in.
I am proactive.
Yep. Was it only 1 that you lost? That
Yeah,
you
it was
lost on
only
guide my
1.
hands. Okay, in that
Yeah.
case, I'll say you absolutely heal that, and add to your inventory, add to your specimens prepared assorted vegetables.
Yes.
Yeah, and you feel after a while of meditation the presence slowly dissipate, but not all at once. It was gradual over time as you felt more comfortable in the preparation yourself. Who would like to go next?
Let the ship do it. Let the Belliana.
Billiana will exit the ship and is going to head to the wreckage to look for any possible useful things that might be left over.
Alrighty. Then I would like for you to so if you're heading into the wreckage, we're looking at collecting resources. So what edges and what edges are you using? What skills are you looking for?
For edges, I will be using guides for exploration, as well as I'd like to use a wave walk, as exploring a wrecked piece of ship in the middle of the Wildsea seems like it fits with both of those.
Yep, absolutely. In that case, roll your die.
Oh gosh, I forget how to do this. Oh, it's a thing. Never mind. Double 2s in the one.
Oh,
Yo.
God.
Oh no.
Then I think as you're walking through the the top layer of the Wildsea, which is a name that I consistently remember and don't have to keep looking for.
It is the Thrash.
The Thrash, thank you. As you're looking through
I
the
will
Thrash,
post it in questions.
cheers. As looking through the Thrash, you find the severed hand of a particular ship captain. However, as you're examining this hand, give me a second. You grab it, you look at it, and you feel a twinge in one of the ropes that is making up the tendons and muscles that constitute your arm, as one of the ropes snaps, instantly curling all of your fingers in, crushing this hand.
Oh.
Quickly tying the rope back together, you regain control of your hand, open it up, and there is nothing of use in red mist.
Oh.
Sounds like a fun pigment.
Now, the funny thing about that, Sylvia, is that is in direct correlation with one of my Myers.
Is it now? Well,
It is.
yeah, I
Look
think
at my
then that
first
you should
Meyer.
mark a thing on your Maya.
Is it a slash or an X?
You
Put
can
a
use
slash
whatever.
because X is burned.
Use an M if you don't know. That's what I do.
M is good too. Remember that burning Myers are a thing, so that's what I make X's because it's like finality.
What does it mean when you burn your mire?
Yeah, that's one thing I'm still not sure about. I will look it up after my turn is over. Like the nerd that I am.
We appreciate your nerdiness.
Beliona looks down at the hastily fixed rope, scratches his arm, remembers that he cannot feel anything.
Oh.
The wood strains a little bit, making a creak and a few light cracking noises before heading back to the ship, empty-handed.
Who would like to go next?
George.
Still got June
I
Latch.
would also like to scavenge.
Yep, absolutely.
But I'd more be looking for materials to eventually upgrade or fix stuff up.
Absolutely. Then I recommend you give me a roll.
Would tides and rattle work, or
1 moment.
since I'm basically looking for scrap?
Yes, I believe so.
I'm looking to see if it wouldn't be like another, but yeah. Okay. Firefox, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, cool. Firefox is after me.
Firefox.
Firefox is after me.
Yeah, absolutely. Tides and what was it you're using?
Tides and rattle.
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 Rattle is more for creation, so I'm gonna ask if you have any other skills that would be useful for this situation.
Not too much. maybe wave walk in order to get to the ship, but
I'll allow you to use
apart from
wave walk.
that, not too much.
Yeah, I'll allow you to use wave walk. So 3d6.
All right. Yep. Ooh, that's a 4.
Okay, well, what precisely are you looking for?
Mainly scrap of the metallic variety that could be used to either reinforce stuff or maybe, yeah, either reinforce stuff or maybe fuck, I can't talk. Sorry.
You good?
That would enable like long range shots on the Volt Rail, even if it would be like limited amount.
Then I will
As a
say
project.
you didn't get any you didn't get any. Oh, sorry, my brain.
Shakes your hand.
Uh-huh.
Would you like the roll results for an acquisitions thing, which
Yeah, no,
involves
you
scavenging?
didn't get doubles, did you?
No. No twists.
Okay. So yeah. In that case, you have a look around and you find some useful scrap, but as scrap goes, it's somewhat broken.
Alright, so flimsy scrap
I'll
that could just.
yeah, some flimsy scrap metal, I reckon.
Alright.
And make sure that it has the broken tab.
Broken tag. Okay.
So in order to use this, you might have to find a way to
Salvage.
repurpose it
Okay.
to
Got it.
re-imbue it with usability.
Mhm.
Okay, Pavo, June, either of you.
Hello.
I would
Oh.
like to go. Oh, sorry. Do you want to go?
You can go.
Okay. I'm doing something simple of going down and trying to find some plants that are useful for crops. Grow.
Okay, in that case, give me
have
give
a
me some
couple of
appropriate
things.
rolls. What are you looking at?
I got harvest, I got scavenge, I got sense. So I can sense what it is and see if it's good and not poisonous. I can harvest it, obviously, which would be kind of just gathering, and I can scavenge. So I don't know. I would assume
Okay.
it's harvest, yeah.
Then if you're trying to forage for some stuff, then yes, we would be looking at harvest.
Okay. That will be this. Oh,
And then do you have any appropriate edges?
instinct,
Yeah,
I would say.
yeah, I'll give you
So
that.
3d6 or 2d? Because I have 2 in harvest.
If you have 2 in harvest, it's 3d6.
Oof, 4.
Oof.
No doubles.
Okay.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, no. You manage to find. You managed to find some mushrooms growing off of the side of some branches, but they appear somewhat rotten.
I see.
So I will say add high shelf mushrooms to your specimens, but give them the rotten tag.
Got it. So here's the thing about this. Can I use only the best as the aspect? Which makes it so that mark when gathering a specimen to give it the pure tag instead.
Oh, what's that?
I got the aspect only the best. It says mark when gathering a specimen to give it the pure tag instead. Or it didn't say instead, but it says pure tag.
Let me just.
Would that
quickly-
counteract that? Or, I don't know.
I will say you can use that to negate the rotten tag if you'd like. But
All right.
I think that because it's rotten, this would be more you cutting away some of the impure parts to salvage as much of the mushrooms as you can.
I see. Yeah, I could do that.
Yep. Okay. In that case, you can remove the rotten tag
Heck yeah.
and mark only the best.
Yeah.
Okay. So finally, we move on to Pavo. What are you up to?
Hey, so I was wondering, I have an aspect, or rather, a gear that is a cartographia, where I can make I can use a task to create a chart of the rustling waves.
Cartographer.
Cartograph. Yeah. I want to do that in her downtime. Just like,
Okay.
yeah.
So that would be creation, right?
hmm
Hold earn. So that would be charts. Okay. In that case, yes. Give me a creation roll, then I believe.
I used to roll that.
Or would it be acquisition? No. No, it would be acquisition. So it's a general acquisition task. You have the appropriate materials. What skills and edges are you using to do this?
I have a tides edge, and I have study and I have wave walk.
I will say your choice between study and wave walk, and I'll allow tides.
Okay, I have more wave walk, so I'll do that.
So how much you rolling?
I think that's 3 because it's 1 tides, 2 wave walk.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Bam.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I missed the. Okay, 5. So.
Is that a double 4?
Oh, was it doubles?
No. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
doubles.
Oh, I didn't notice. Oh.
2 4s, 1 5.
Okay.
Woo.
In that
Doubles.
case, so you manage to through your chart creation. I'll add another thing onto the chart of Mistide, marking off stuff that you happen to notice while you were piloting the ship, including you saw. Okay, I've got something you've seen, and I would like the group to also decide on something you've seen. I'll let them go first.
Wait, I thought this aspect just gave a rare chart.
I know, but you guys are already working on a chart, so I thought I'd tie it back to that.
Okay.
What about
Yeah.
something really cute?
What really cute thing?
like the home of those babies we were looking after,
No.
Aw.
the rays. Like seeing them safe, something like that.
Ray, Iron Jaw Ray Den. Yep, absolutely. You saw a large dip in the thrash where there's been a lot of loose rubble from old ruins almost dented in to create these stony nests for the rays.
Aw.
Oh,
And I will also say you noticed a sail poking out
there
of
like-
the thrash.
Sail.
oh, like a boat sail. There's no shops nearby. Yeah, makes sense.
Sweet.
Yeah, no. Yoo-hoo!
Sorry.
Big summer blowout.
Yeah, you gals kind of tired. It took me a hot sec.
No, it's okay. Also, I do want to be known that I am hydrating.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yay.
Apologies and thank you.
you.
Good, do it again.
Wait, let me get another one in there for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
off.
She set a limit. She put a limit. I
Yeah,
went
I
in to do
did.
my daily drown Sylvia, my weekly drown Sylvia, and then it's like, no, you can only drown
Sorry,
it
I don't want
twice.
to piss like a fire hose, okay? Jeez.
But it's funny. Committed to the bit. That's YesN for people who never learned that no butter's also a thing.
Okay. So yeah, you
Go you.
noticed the Angel Raiden as well as a sail sticking out of the thrash. So, I believe you had a question for after we were done.
What are you gonna think of love?
Oh, yes. In the future, can we use tasks and perhaps salvage and things to add to the ship? Because there is something very specific I'd like to build on the ship.
Yes, if you dock somewhere that you are able to have access to building, like rigging and
We could build a
materials.
pillow fort.
So, for example, if you're docked at a port, no doubt that they would have the equipment that would be able to build on top of stuff. You currently, this was a very shorter rest while you're on a mission. So, if you give yourself more time, then yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
June, after you get back, Billiana will walk up to you and say, "What are you planning to do with those mushrooms?"
Just want to quickly come in and say the Sylvia TV Twitch stream does not endorse use of hallucinogens.
I do though.
Only use things you're medically prescribed or are legally allowed to do recreationally.
Only two things that you get from an appropriate looking pimp.
Sorry, government.
Well, you see, I am a huge person of cultivating. I wish to make at least a farm to keep us sustainable. Why?
There is room on the deck. I will help you build a garden.
Oh, that would be lovely. I would appreciate it so much.
As you're saying this, Beliana, Katia comes over to your side and says, "You're not exactly the type of person to get into horticulture."
I do not know. But I feel like it will be useful.
You could use it as relaxing. Your meditation. I notice one of the cooks meditating while making carrots. So maybe you two, you can also, I don't know, meditate while planting cabbages.
I think that things tends to be a very relaxing thing, as we do tend to just sit back and watch, usually half the time, very gently gathering and making something into something beautiful. Wouldn't you agree?
Duh.
I do not do much most days and find myself sitting, waiting. I would like to help with things.
Of course, big man. I very much appreciate it.
Of course. Beliana will start to walk away, and as he does, June, you notice he takes a step, and there's no sound, but there's a section of wood that makes up one of his legs, and on the back you see a crack widen a little bit as his weight steps on it.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're splintering there on your leg.
Oh. It will be fine. I will to fix it.
Okay. Just if it
Oh
gets
shit,
worse,
I'm
please.
sorry. I'm unsure how much of that Twitch chat heard. I'll have to review the VOD, but I think, yeah, no, for some reason, the slider for the Discord audio was held down. Fuck. I don't know how long
No,
that's been.
Oh no.
chat. What was the last thing you heard? Tell us. We
Chat,
need you.
we were condoning drug use. Sylvia loves taking mushrooms.
No,
She
I'm
loves it.
not.
What was the last thing you heard from us, dear viewers? We need your
Legally, she
assistance.
doesn't, but yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope
I
that
don't
was
know.
caught.
I don't know how bad that was. I'm sorry, everybody.
Come on, everybody.
might have been
let's do a
short.
little
That was no. That was rookie mistake. Rookie mistake.
I blame Ammo.
When do you
What?
think that was
What the
turned
fuck?
down?
All right, real fast. I'm gonna quickly go upstairs and clean something up. Apparently, something was on. Now it's flooding my goddamn kitchen. I'll be right back.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah. Sylvia, you stopped
Oh,
your
no.
pasta from burning, right?
What's
Right.
up?
You stopped your pasta from burning, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Phew.
Okay. For context, if people had missed it, Beliana had approached June offering to assist in building a garden so that we can grow more things on the ship besides
Yeah,
our
hi.
fruiting tree.
Yay.
And June noticed that a crack is spreading on the back of one of Beliana's legs. That was that interaction. Apologies if you were unable to hear it.
Man.
But yeah, Katya goes to pat you on the back and goes, the Beliana never felt better. As Katya's arm, completely forgetting that she is now incorporeal, goes straight through your body. Still taking getting used to.
Oh.
Dog snoring right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think
I freaking
Chris's dog
relate.
snoring.
Yeah.
I relate. My dog does it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
Can we do one more thing before? Has everyone had a?
Yeah, I was waiting till everyone was finished with their thing before I
Yeah.
did that interaction.
Oh, could I just check Tony's okay? Has he come back to consciousness? Is he happy? Is he looked after?
Is he still in
How's
his
Tony?
bonds?
Oh, he's into one.
He is prisoner until he is said
He is
otherwise.
friend.
We cannot just allow him to wander off and then jump off the ship and be eaten. Cris,
Maybe-
are you asleep?
Guys, don't.
No, don't. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we want to check on Tony, make sure he's okay. And then, oh, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So you go down, and do you guys have a brig?
We put him in the hospital thingy, the
Yeah, he's
whatever
in
that's
the
called.
He was in bed
Okay.
with ankles
med
tied.
bay.
Med
Yeah,
bay.
so you come down into your med bay and you see Drem, Gren, and Kethra trying to hold down this person who is currently led on a medical bay going, "What have you done with me? What?
Tony!
Where am I?"
Oh no.
Michael,
Ah.
don't leave
Hi,
me
Yeah, this
here.
is a bad idea.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
Ah, thank God you're all here. Your little friend has been a rather bit of a handful.
Gonna
Kethra says to you
Oh.
all. Hold on.
toddle over.
I don't have. Unfortunately, I don't have a thing for Tony. But I do have your three.
The hot dogs.
Yeah. Got
Doctors and Zoidberg.
Dram,
Hey,
Grant,
hot. Hot.
Kethra.
Green Zoidberg.
Green German Zoidberg.
I do not
The-
get this reference that you're all making. I'm sure it is very funny, but right now we have a prisoner who is being rather unwieldy.
Hi, Tony. I'm just gonna go over, sit next to him, even though he's thrashing about. Go through my bag. I've got you a letter. I wrote this one because it's got the love heart. See, and then you don't actually have any more, but I do have some old ones that I didn't deliver. They can make you feel more at home. So I wanted to say hi, welcome aboard. I'm Trevor, your new friend. I'm the one who got the bag and like, yeah, impromptu Pinocchio'd. Anyways, you're with us now. Welcome to the ship.
This guy in front of you looks about in his mid 30s. He's got these he's got calluses on his hands as you're looking at this person in front of you. He's in tattered wear with a large jacket on that has the odd tear and bullet hole. He's got olive skin and these bright green eyes that are currently wide and looking directly at this moth person who's just said that they have a letter for him but also took him hostage. As he says, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Who are you?"
I've just got a lot of energy. I'm Trevor. I thought I said that. Are you hurt? You've got loads of
Yes,
doctors
I'm fucking hurt! You knocked me over the side of the head!
Well, then maybe you should let the doctors help you. Please? Pretty please? Please?
How can you say no to that?
At this point, Drum comes over and says, "Okay, well, I'm just gonna, I can," and just does a quick aside, being like, "I can give him anesthetic," and just like, just
Oh,
for a bit if you want him to be a bit calmer.
getting close one, only 10%.
Sorry, just repeat that.
Getting high is fun, but only with consent. Like, ask him
Oh no,
if he
not
wants.
getting high. I mean, like totally clocked out.
Bag straps work for that as well.
Yeah, but this seems less rude.
Hmm.
What are you
Maybe.
guys talking about? I should.
You.
Where?
Secret stuff.
Where's my
So-
crew? What have you done
Doctor,
with them?
I seem to have injury and leg. Why are you out of bonds?
Well, we thought about putting him in bonds. However, we thought that was rather, unfriendly, which seemed to be the vibe that you wanted us to go with.
It is. Thank you. Good
And
job.
so when he started moving around, it was a little bit hard to then put the restraints on him. So we currently have Grant holding down his legs, and Grant just looks up to you guys, gives you a nod, and then goes back to focusing on keeping this keeping Tony's legs down. And then I have the hands. Yoo-hoo! And holds up Trevor's hands. Not Trevor, Tony's
Yeah.
hand. And
Trevor holds up
as Tony goes,
her hands.
"You treat this like some sort of sick fucking game."
That's friendship.
That's the second time that Tony's being puppeted right now.
So, are there any questions that you have for?
I'd love to ask him really nicely, why was he following us? Because, like, he doesn't want to be my friend right now, which, rude. But why would he be
Very
following
rude.
us? Like, is this a big operation? Did he have more friends? Because, like, they clearly liked him because they were talking about him. They were very nice, by the way. I'm sorry they're dead.
I'm going to ask you to roll this. So you share a common language, so I will say that there is no disadvantage here because you both can speak low sour. And
I can't.
what skills or edges are you trying to use to get this information out of him?
Okay. Outwit. My theory with outwit is if I just keep talking quickly, he doesn't have time to process everything and will just talk to get me to stop talking.
I'll say in his confused state, I'll allow it.
Love that for us.
Have you got any
And
edges
then
that might apply?
sharps?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, give me a roll.
lovely. Oh, accidentally opened a
Let's
new
see it.
macro. Okay.
While you do that, I'm going to
then-
crack open a cold one.
Hey.
Ooh.
Hey,
It was very good.
Guys, God love
Oh,
me.
crisp.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, God
six.
love me.
Six
Six
was.
five.
There any doubles?
No, but it was a 5 and a 4. It was a very nice descending order.
Nice. Okay, in that case, I'll say. Oh fuck!
Do you want to be
He's
my
gonna
friend
kill me if he
now?
finds out I told you.
No, he won't, because we're friends, and friends
But
don't let
after
other
you-
friends get killed.
We're friends.
We're friends. See, I'm Trevor.
Okay. It's kind of
Right.
weird that you already know my name, but
Your
whatever.
friend said it before they blew up. Oh,
They
Yeah.
blew up.
they did. But anyway, they blew up because they were on a ship that I don't think was up to code. Were there any more ships in your squadron? Because if they weren't up to code, then more of your friends might accidentally blow up. And if they're your friends, they're my friends, and I don't want my friends to blow up. So were there any more ships with you?
Well, there was 2 ships in our legion.
Mhm,
The
mhm,
Great
mhm,
Maw, which you saw,
mhm. Yeah.
and then the
well, we
Grand
saw
Jaw.
The Grand Jaw.
Grand
Fancy.
Jaw, yes.
Grand Jaw. And were you guys just like following us to make friends, or were you like, oh, we're gonna go steal from them because we're not very good at making friends, you know?
Well, after you guys peeled off, we started trying following your tracks, but it was a little hard because
We're so
you don't
sneaky.
use the same propulsion we do.
Yeah, because we're so sneaky, so cool. Ooh.
But then we
How-
managed
how-
to track down your ship. Or at least we got word
How?
that the Grand Jordi. Well,
And
turns
how
out when
did
a
you-
giant bulking behemoth of a ship made purely out of stone turns up in Port Mistside, word gets around pretty fucking quickly.
No
We don't
kidding.
get much of your builds around here. So,
That sounds mildly like heated. Less of that tone around friends.
sorry.
Thank you.
You just see Drem holding up the syringe of anesthetic and just mouth any time.
Okie dokie. Well,
Uh,
Tony, are you gonna be a good friend? Do you wanna stay here, be chill, or do you wanna have a sleep? We've got some really nice
Sleep.
pillows. Sleep's a good idea. Okie dokie. Doc, get him.
Uh, but don't you want to know? And then Drem injects, like, honestly, I think this is the right call.
Okay, well, if you want to put him in bonds because he doesn't want to be a puppet, I guess.
Oh, thank
and then
God.
We could talk later. Lovely. Okay, Tony's my friend now. Goody.
I just said, I just said that and realized, oh wait, there are no gods. It's a common
Fair
phrase
enough.
that's lost all meaning nowadays. In the world of the Forgotten Age.
Yulon.
There we go.
it-
Lovely.
it's-
Thank you.
It's like what's it? Goodbye coming from God be with ye. Where it's just
Mhm.
like it's evolved so much as a saying that it's lost all of its connotation. So oh God just means in Yulon nowadays, it just means oh dear. Like it is just by the saying of a bigger being.
Lovely. We don't need to.
There, I
argue anymore.
I just spent 2 minutes justifying accidentally letting slip oh God in roleplay. You're welcome. This is the sort of content you
Thank
get
you, Sylvia.
from Sylvia TV.
Thank you. You don't need to play it, but any other time he's conscious, I would like to just go down and say, hi, hey Tony, how's it going?
Absolutely. But for now, Grant signs some stuff to Drem, and Drem says, Grant appreciates your swift acting in sedating the prisoner because his hands were getting tired. And then Grant signs a little more, and he says, and Drem translates as, which is saying something, seeming as he uses them so often.
Okay.
That's my sister. Yeah.
Yeah, friendship. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Boy.
Tony gets taken away into a different part of the medical bay to get strapped down. And
I'll bring him a pillow from my room, just so he's got a nice.
that's very
comfy one.
sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, laying on on a cold metal operating table with a single sheet and a very luxurious pillow.
It's in the shape of a ladybird. It's very cute.
So, what are you guys gonna do now?
I just want to know, he's gonna sleep like shit.
Yeah. Like his back's gonna ache.
Yeah.
I might need to put
You
him
would
in
think
my
that they would
bed.
have like cots in the med bay, at the very least.
So yeah, what are you guys up to now?
Are we done with the downtime?
Yeah, I believe so. Everybody had their turn doing something.
I'm going to have our other 5 prominent members of the ship, aka the party members, gather in my room, aka the like pilot's room, and spread out the chart. And I'm going to point to like a little circle that I have where the sail was, where I kind of discovered the sail, and go, so this is where a sail is poking out of the thrash. I believe that this might be, at least, at the very least, a lead to where we need to go to find the watchman. Or the watchman itself, who knows?
Why didn't I put 2 and 2 together? So smart.
Any to going here?
You cut out, but I assume you said any opposition to going there, in which case my answer is no.
Just look around.
I have no qualms with him.
You know,
Alright.
salute.
Yeah, me neither.
Aye, aye, Captain.
How long would it take to get this get to the location, by the way,
It's
Sylvia?
well, you encounter. What time was it that you encountered the ship?
It was like
the-
2 days into sailing,
Yeah, I know, but
right?
like, what time during the day?
I do not remember you saying, so let us say mid-morning?
Yeah, we can say mid-morning. So you've been battling. It's about midday now, and you reckon it's gonna take you till about the evening to get back to where you saw it?
Okay.
Because you saw it during the battle.
Right. Alrighty. So we'll start heading there then. And then I'll let the crew know that we will make that stop in the evening.
All right. I'll say for the purposes of narrative that you guys, now that you've taken out the ship that was giving you trouble, and you know the way back, that you get there with relative ease.
Ooh.
And you arrive at a pretty empty area in the Foglands where there is a sail now protruding from the thrash.
Woo. Let's go.
About how big is this sail? Like, relative speaking, how big might the ship it's attached to be?
Would you like to make a roll to try and work it out?
Billion is not very skilled in any methods that would be used to do this. I have no edges or skills that I think would apply.
I could. I've got study and instincts or sharps. Like, could, if that's okay.
I'll say either instinct or sharps is absolutely fine, depending on whether you're going to try math it out or whether you're going to try use some knowledge that you already have of ships.
I've got a lot of books, so I guess I've read a lot about like how big a mast has to be in proportion to a ship.
Then I would
And
say
so if we've
sharps.
got a rough idea, sharps, lovely. And then I've got study as well. Would study help?
Yep, absolutely. If you're going off of what you've read about different ships and build.
Awesome. Do you want me to give this as advantage to you, Beliana?
I have no dice to roll in this
Okay.
situation, so
I can give three a whirl, and then
Okay. Give it a roll.
Let's go.
Good.
Nodos.
Uh,
Dice speak for Tony. The rest of the time, mid.
I will say that you have a decent idea. It's not huge. It's not like your size. It's it's more like the size of the scrap ship you just bought. You just fought.
I shouldn't have scribbled love hearts over all my books.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'll relay that to Beliana.
Yeah, moderate
Yeah.
size ship. Okay.
That might have been the size ship you were when you were not this.
I am unsure. Most of my pieces are broken. I do not know their original size.
Oh. We'll have
So,
to figure it out.
So what are you guys doing at the at this shipwreck?
Would you like us to exploring this, Captain?
What did Goof precisely want? Like, was it just exploration, or was it retrieving one item in particular?
Well, we don't. We were supposed to retrieve the things, the stuff, the things that were lost
Oh,
on the ship, I
salvage.
believe. However, we do not know that this is the exact ship that we are looking for. And also, I realized I asked a question, and yet our captain has gone away from keyboard.
Whatever
Maybe
that
we
means.
could.
Yeah,
What do
why
you
is a
think if,
keyboard?
I have aspect breached fourth wall.
It's that piece of shipwreck that's attached to Beliana, where it's like the board that used to have keys that you'd put into it. Look, you can like put one in.
I have Ouija board on left femur that
Yeah.
lets me talk to DM.
Up to who?
It is spot or Firefly. It is spotty at best. Something about
Eh.
less than I did or received something about Brexit. Not sure what that is.
And you look down and you see a Ouija board on Beliana's left femur, and behind it a little lantern that holds a single firefly. Okay, so how are you guys going to approach this wreckage?
Walking.
Mhm.
You've got rope on you, haven't you? You could
I am 40% rope.
you could like parasail down. And then do we know if the ship has any like you know, not a number plate, but like its name on the back or a figurehead that would be able we could like yank off and show to Goof that hey, we found this plus whatever else is inside.
Typically, I mean, if you want to make me another roll,
I
then
bloody
you
do.
can think about what
anyone
you might
else-
be able to find.
Anyone else want to take it?
Cool. Sorry, I was zoning out for the past second.
I mean, we can have multiple people roll if you want to think.
Yeah. Just sort of a but,
Whoever wants to
did
roll some appropriate shit. Let me know, Bri.
instinct study.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Got my 3 dice going. 6.
Oh. Okay, in that case, I'll just let you know.
ahead,
Yeah,
Tony.
absolutely. There is typically every ship comes with a name plaque that sits somewhere out on display to make for ease of identifying on the seas. Some like more nefarious ships might take them off, but from how the Watchman was described, it wasn't nefarious. It was more of a cargo ship. And then you also every ship should come with a especially cargo ships should come with a shipping log where routes taken and items traded are typically recorded.
Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
And the shipping
Brilliant.
log should also, for a cargo ship, have the list of cargo on board.
Ooh, more than brilliant. Okay, so we need to find a way into wherever that would be kept. I guess the captain's
Most likely.
area. Who's a sneaky bitch that wants to go in?
Not me.
I'm
Hey.
graceful, but I'm not sneaky. I'm loud.
I can
That's
go.
what I'm thinking.
Well,
Air movement is silent. I can go.
Ooh,
I think.
gone.
Not sure, but yeah.
Okay.
I
Tommy,
was.
do you want to go in and like shout up what you see if it's like safe?
Belly, Donna.
Do some.
Oh, I thought you
leafing
were
for
talking
us?
large.
No, I was talking.
Eh.
I was asking you because your Belliana was like going, you.
I can also go and exploring.
My headphones have stopped working. Shit.
Oof.
Why don't the both of you do it then?
The
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm down for that.
yeah, so
Yep.
Billiana will just kind of go to the edge of the ship and pull out like a rope or something and start, leave. Start walking across the branches towards the wreck.
A large will glide there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you two are both heading down into the depths.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. I would like you to roll me some navigation checks, if you don't mind. So how are you navigating down here?
Tides and wave walk.
Yep, absolutely. That works just fine.
I will also
I got
point
the
out.
same combination.
Oh, there
Thank
we
you.
are.
But
Bring back.
I will
Is
also
anybody else
point out-
going down with Larch and Belliana?
I'll keep back. If you need anything, you can yell up, and then I can grab stuff from the ship.
Double sixes,
Ooh.
let us go.
Holy
Yeah.
god
shit.
damn!
I was gonna say captain stays with their ship, so
Okay.
Watch me fuck it up.
So you guys, this is purely
Never first.
navigational, correct?
Never mind.
That's 2 6s. This is purely navigational.
We are going to the wreck.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm also trying, like, while I glide, to see if there is anything that won't jump out at us immediately.
I would have asked for a different roll. In that
shit.
case.
Never mind then. Never mind.
No, it's fine.
Uh,
That would have probably been less tides, more instinct, and then wave walk.
Mhm.
Billion is not being
Do you
subtle
have
because it
instinct?
does
Because I'll
momentum.
allow you to use your instinct.
I don't, so...
Okay. In that case,
Scratch
purely
that.
navigational. You guys make it down absolutely fine. Yeah, there is nothing in your way. Would somebody like to give me a twist? I have one in mind. If nobody else, but
let's
someone like to
pull
give me a
backflip
twist.
down the way.
Peliana, would you like to have
landing.
backflipped?
I am not acrobat.
It's your huge... huge ass boat backflipping, doing a sick...
It would sick.
I'm old man, stop pushing your zoomer ideas on me.
Alrighty. Well, you make it down. Just remind me what the twist was. Sorry, it got lost.
Backflip.
Backflip. Belliana, you just fully like dive off the side, Larch in pursuit, gliding down. And you fall straight through the thrash into surprisingly an open area underneath that contains the entire hull of this sunken ship,
Oh,
split
jackpot.
in two,
Oh.
with two very noticeable large gashes in the side. If either of you would like to just give me a pure check, just like an intelligence or like like an instinct or a sharps.
I have none of those.
Me neither.
Okay, in that case, some sort of study sense, or how if you've got rattle, I'll let you use that as more of an intelligence thing about mending stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you just want to give me a roll.
Do you have study or sense, Belia?
I am not a scholar.
Damn.
Yeah.
Here's the ship.
Belia,
I
there's
have
a ship.
three. I have 3 skills: live, walk, hunt, and harvest, and that is it.
Okay, Larch, if you've got
I'll-
those,
yeah.
if you got anything, give me a roll.
I'll get a rattle. However, I don't have any edges applicable, so
Baliana, I'll allow you to roll a d6 without the disadvantage.
Holy shit!
double
Double
fives.
fives.
Double fives? Okay, in that case, Larch, I'll just give you this information. These two large gashes are the same distance and size as the Great Moor. The two chains that pulled that ship look to be the exact same size and distance that caused these gashes in the side of this hull.
Sons of
It wasn't Tony.
So, do you wish to continue deeper in, or would you like to have some surface looks, or what are you doing now that you're down here?
I'm looking for evidence of what this ship was, or the things we're looking for.
Then give me some form of investigation roll, if you'd be so kind.
Larch also relays the fact that the Great Moor attacked this ship. Or the Nevermore, considering
Nah.
we blew it up.
Oh.
I'm looking many skills. I'm looking many skills, Firefly. just kind of walks around, unsure
Yep.
of how to search.
You can call back up for support if you need.
You know what? Bellion's just gonna walk through the ship, not necessarily looking for anything, but just to see if something attacks him, because we were told to see if it's safe.
Larch, what do you do?
I'm assuming that we're like below the the leaf part of the thrash, and so it's kind of dark. Or is it like open and there's light coming in?
It's like a twilighty sort of light. The sky in the Foglands has a sort of bluish cyan tinge to it, and that really comes through in the light as well, especially when it starts getting darker. So you've got like it's bright, but not like a visible bright. It is an ambient bright.
Okay, so it's still dim light.
It's like you can make out stuff, but it's not like perfect vision, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I won't give you any disadvantages, but If you were to go down further, then yes, you'd start getting disadvantages in sight.
Missing D&D dark vision right now.
There's ways to get it. You just got to
I
be.
could
You
also
just got to be
remedy
creative
it,
enough.
but I'm gonna look around the same way Beliana does, but not expecting to get attacked. Rather looking for signs of life first.
Okay. In that case, do you have any investigative or how are you playing this? Describe me some skills and edges that you might be using.
I could at the very most I could use tides with like knowledge of the Wildsea and its life. But
I'll
apart from
allow it.
that, I have no applicable skills, so it would just
In that
be
case, roll me a d6.
1d6, not a d1. That's a 4.
Okay.
For actually looking for things in the ship, could I perhaps tides hunt?
Yes, you could. Absolutely.
Double ones.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
In that case, I'll say, Larch Beliana, as you're walking through the ship, you notice that first, the Wildsea has a way of rapidly overtaking anything that is unfortunate enough to fall into its clutches. And so while the ship, you reckon, hasn't been down here for long, it's certainly been overgrown to where it looks like it's been here for decades. And you notice some flora. There's a large flower, like red and yellow petals. And would you like to do anything with this information, or would you like to keep walking?
I'd touch it.
You touch it?
No!
Yes.
Great plan. Touch.
Okay.
We were talking smarts on the ship.
This feels appropriate for my role. Shut
Yeah.
up, bird boy.
Head.
Whoa.
Oh boy. Oh
You know, as
boy.
a shakeling, I can't help but take that as a compliment.
Is
but
there?
Quiet.
I would.
It'll be funny, don't worry.
It'll be
Commit to the
funny.
bit.
Roll for me. Okay, hold on. I'm going to quickly check your stats to see if there is anything that I would. I'm not going to tell because I don't want to show you what I'm making you roll, right? So I'm just going to tell you the amount of dice to roll.
Got it.
Okay. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say roll me 46.
4. Okay.
Damn.
4 1, 4 1, 4 1. Yeah.
Double twos!
Double dude. Oh dang.
It is day of twists for Beliana.
What was your highest?
Sure, what the fuck?
3.
I was trying to like
Uh,
curse it because then it never would do it and it would be like 4 6s. If you say 4 1s, it's never 4 1s, right?
Could I?
Can there be quadruple twist?
That would be fucking cool.
Hold on.
I'm
twist
going.
and twist.
Twist again, like
And then
the last
Beliana was
one.
eaten and never seen again.
Death is optional unless you roll 4 1s, then it's automatic.
Okay, tell me what happens as your arm gets grabbed onto.
By
What goes through Beliana's head? By a how can I describe this? A mole on a tendril.
Like the little creatures who dig through the dirt mole?
More. MAW.
Like a mouse.
Oh, it is eating flour. Okay. Thoughts that go through a head is oh, never seen that before. Not
Lotch,
safe. Don't let anybody else kill here.
do you have anything? You have tides, right? Lotch,
Drexxed.
Huh? Yeah, sorry.
you have tides.
I do.
Do you have anything to do with flora? So like anything to do with vegetation or flowers or whatever?
Not that much. I have one smattering of Hyven if you want.
Of which one, sorry?
Hyven, which
What the fuck?
is like the old language for Verdant, but like I don't think it's gonna apply. I say this for the slash J.
Oh, hive it? No, I wouldn't really think so. I'd have to double check what Hyven actually gives you. Could anybody quickly pull up the languages thing to see what Hyven, like in terms of extra information, might give you?
Working.
Thank you.
I'm having a look. I keep misspelling it. Shit.
Hyven is a language that is mostly pre-Verdant ruins. It's like an old language.
Okay.
Like high elf.
Then in
but
that case,
copyright
I'd
free.
say
Like Latin.
I'd say just 1d6 for your
Alright.
tides.
1d6.
1d6.
Let's go. Oh no.
You see a giant flower in front of you that has just opened up the center of itself, and a tendril has come out and grabbed onto your friend's arm.
No.
Flower
Fuck.
orange.
Very not good. Could I rush in and bolt rail that?
You
Like
can
particularly
try.
the tendril in order to like try and
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know cauterize it off and get Bellion out of there.
You can absolutely try.
Oh, I don't like how you said that.
Okay.
Can
So,
I
just remind me, what
possibly-
damage does your Volt thing do?
Volt.
Oh, the Volt.
Close quarter volt damage.
Yep.
Can I possibly assist by pulling really hard on it and making it taut and not, by making it taut and not able to move as much?
That was clever.
We need someone with undo sensors.
I will say that, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know what's funny about that, right?
I feel
Hi,
like
June.
perhaps I
Hi.
could convince you to let me roll Iron Harvest.
You know, I like iron, but
If
I'd be
you
looking
pull
for
a
something more like brace or
Yeah, I'm lacking those,
flourish.
so just one then.
Yep.
See, when you're gathering potatoes, you are pulling for.
Four.
Okay, then you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll let you grant advantage. It's because it's a pretty simple maneuver if you pulled back, and now, what role are you doing for the attack?
Teeth and I'm overusing it, but the rattle in order to overclock the volt rail and create heat with it. With
Right.
the surcharge of lightning.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
that is Sparky. I'm already overclocking.
I'll
Do
say
not-
you can do so if you sacrifice the advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna consume the advantage.
Yep. Forgo the advantage die in exchange for changing from Volt to Flame. Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm rolling 3d6 from edges and skills, and do I add one from the Volt Rail, or?
Actually, I'm gonna say, regardless of regardless of getting rid of the advantage, I'm gonna say cut one because you're trying to basically change the property of your weapon, and that's gonna be
Okay.
temperamental as fuck. So,
Yeah,
you said teeth and rattle,
especially
so I
considering
presume,
one of my Myers.
Yeah, I presume that's 3d6 for you.
Yeah. From
So
edges and
3d6,
skills.
cut one.
Cool. 6 double threes.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Sweats.
I'm gonna say, if I may take the twist here,
Yeah.
is
Oh
everybody cool
wait,
with
the
that?
6 was cut. Whoopsies.
I am having no problem.
I do not.
Okay. The twist.
I
comes
went
in two
into
parts.
this knowing I was gonna fuck up.
Oh,
So your attempt to overclock your Volt gun, your Volt cannon, quite literally blows up in your face.
ouchie.
As you go to lunge with it, and you feel it kind of tick over, and bang! It makes this loud, crackled explosion at the tip of it. And you hear the flower in front of you scream. And you
Where is
hear
it getting
another
lost?
scream in response, off in the distance. All of you up on the ship, you hear the explosion.
I don't
Okay.
undo senses.
No.
Oh boy.
Where is
So-
plant keeping lungs?
Should we?
I'm gonna
for-
go.
I'm going to go make sure my shipmates are alright.
Do you need
Five, we're
someone to
going
stay
down.
on ship to help, like, in case we?
I
need
mean,
to
we're
get away?
parked.
Pardon?
We're parked because we're at the.
Oh, we're
sail.
parked.
Yeah.
Can we all leave the ship and leave it with our dockies?
Yep.
I mean,
I'll
we have-
say if
yeah,
you want to
that's
leave
fine.
the ship in the hands of your crewmates, then that's absolutely fine.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Dude,
volunteer
Also-
to stay
I'll say
otherwise.
Sylvia, for
Mhm.
personal consequences, do I mark the
Yes.
Volt Rail aspect, or do I mark my Meyer?
I will, because you haven't taken damage with it. The explosion wasn't from the thing exploding, but rather it doing something that you didn't want it to. Then mark the Maya.
Alright. Cool. Machines jumping like
Okay,
crazy,
so
like
just to
crazy,
double
it's like,
check,
look.
everybody's coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
some sort of navigational
Good.
roll from everybody.
Study.
However, you guys make your way down. Do you want to be stealthy about it? Do you want to be just purely get there? How are we doing this?
I would like to go fast as fucking possible.
I've got Sundew senses as one of my aspects, which you can instantly identify the presence and potential dangers of nearby predatory plants, no matter how well they're camouflaged.
Ooh.
I see.
But we just heard a big explosion. Do you want me to... Shipmates, do I use the aspect, or should I...
I say we just want to
We
get
just
there
Cool.
right now.
Yeah.
Because we heard an
Close to the
explosion. We
wall.
want to make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. Balls to the wall. Let's get there.
And I'll lead using wave walk, I guess.
Alrighty. Give me your rolls, guys. If you haven't got anything, roll me 1d6. Treat a triumph as a conflict.
Grace or instinct would outwit.
I would also
I'll allow
have
Grace.
Grace, lovely.
Can I do
Wait.
instinct and sense with the sundew scarf or sundew senses to note the fact that there is something nearby? Kind of follow through with that.
I'll allow it. However, I'll say if you roll this, you'll arrive a little later. Also, Mando, thank you so much for the sub tier 1.
Hey.
In the difference,
I've got
then I'll
one
take
mark
the
send
1d6.
already. I can't use it. Can you use something if you've got more than one mark?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
It
As
depends
long
on
as
your
the track's
track.
not completely filled up, then
no,
yeah,
no,
absolutely.
it's not. Okay, I've got.
Well,
You've done
Oof.
great.
that's
I've
a
got
conflict, but yeah.
Grace. Can I use outwit, or that won't apply in this situation, will it?
It can, absolutely, if you're trying to be
Oh.
sneaky about it.
Yeah, just like I'm so sneaky and like fast and graceful, and I'm gonna get round the. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be cool. Fuck.
Ooh, okay.
Double twos.
So I will say everybody who got a conflict or a triumph, you get there this round. Or like immediately. Everybody else is going to take a little bit to get inside. So,
Twist.
so that was Parvo, Cherry, and June all getting there on time?
Yes, I rolled a 4.
I'm
Nice.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you all get down there, and everybody who's there right now, give me, if you are able to, some sort of investigation or like lore roll, so like tides or sharps or I think actually just those two, and then maybe study. I'll allow tend or harvest or hunt.
I have study.
What if I have?
I have tides.
See, what if I have 4? In terms of the 3 that you said, what if I do have an edge and 4
Ooh.
marks into that? It's a harvest end.
I have 10.
I got a 6.
Dear God.
My
I'll
first.
allow harvest.
Okay.
Bobby, you got 6. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Anybody else get a high roll?
Me, I got a high roll. I got a 6.
6.
Okay. Everybody get 6s?
No.
Fuck yeah.
So proud
Okay.
of you guys.
You will recognize this plant as not a plant in the more common sense. In the Wildsea, there's flora and fauna, and then there are some that are a mixture of both.
Ooh.
You 3 recognize this as a lion's mane. And I'll say on those 6s, you know that lion's mane don't hunt alone.
Oh.
They hunt in pairs.
Aw, cute.
One acts as a distraction while the other waits to jump. As Larch, you notice a second lion's mane leap out in front of you. Everybody else is watching. It is going to try and attack you. Larch, I would like you to roll defense.
Oh, fuck.
What can you roll
Defense
for me?
is iron, right?
Iron, I'll allow iron.
Iron and
What the
possibly
fuck?
volt to get out of the way.
Yep. I'll allow it to dodge. Give me a roll.
Cool. That's a 5. Thank God.
You manage to dodge out of the way. but you stumble onto the ground as you've it caught you off guard, and you stumble to the side.
I'm still kind of dazed from the absolute explosion.
Okay. Who currently down here would like to try something?
Can I do a quick thing? Because I have to go. So Larch is gonna hop back to ship, or like at least get on the back lines.
If you'd like to quickly scurry, I'll let you. I will let you maneuver as long as you cut one, as you did just fall to the ground.
All right.
If anybody would like to assist in holding off the other lion's mane, then I'll allow Larch to not cut.
I'll assist by trying to act as a little distraction.
Okay.
They work in pairs, we work in quadruples.
Yeah! It's working as a distraction by like picking up a rock and like tossing it out one of the
Okay, what are you gonna roll for me?
Let's see. What do I have? I have brace and wave walk, I guess. Those would work. Or tides.
I'll say brace can work. Yep.
All right. Roll brace.
As you're defending somebody else, and then what was your? Do you only have tide as your edge?
I have tides, instinct, and grace.
I will allow grace if you're trying to throw something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Then give me a roll.
Oh, double threes.
Anybody got an idea for a twist?
What's the attempt?
Me throwing a rock at it. It does like that skip thing when you throw it on a river and it just looks really cool. So it gets like a load of skips in, but it doesn't quite hit.
Disaster with a twist.
It's skimming.
Hits Large.
It's Large.
Falls unconscious on the ground.
It hits the monster, ricochets, hits Large.
Skim's really great. You watch it go past and then bonk right into your friend's head.
I will say. Hold on 1 second.
Holding.
Okay. I will say that you managed to throw it, and it does knock, rather than giving Larch a way out. Larch, the last thing you see is a rock coming towards your head. As you fall unconscious.
No. Okay, cool rock.
Oh no!
Oh shoot.
Coda's in chat. Hi, Coda. Thank you so much for the PNG tuber.
Hi, Coda.
Everybody go follow Coda. But yeah, Larch has now fallen unconscious, and so will be out of turn order.
Oh no.
Thank you for playing today, Drex.
Thank you for hosting, and thank you for being awesome, you. And yeah, no, it's a promise, so I have to go. Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
Okay, who's going up next? Also, I'll say, because you guys lost Drex. Oh fuck! All the names of. Oh no!
Your planning is gone against you, just as I said it would. I am Drexxed now.
No.
Behold, I am French.
I'm still treasure. Not French.
Behold the French.
I
But
have assumed form. I am now Juniana. Let's go.
Still cherry.
domain expansion, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie. Do, 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 do.
Okay. I will say,
Bullshit.
because you guys have lost Larch, I'll allow you to now come down and
Got
join
that.
the fray. You
Took a
see
shortcut.
you
was a long
are
cut.
currently stood behind some like giant splintered off metal piece from the hull. Looking in, you see two flowers on 4 spindly legs each.
Ooh.
Larch unconscious on the floor, Belliana, hand now firmly in the grasp of a tendril, and June, Cherry, and Pavo all stood to the side, ready to leap into action.
Well,
I'm here. Let me
see
leave.
Yeah. I see a big did that long, the skinny go for the kneecaps. I'm gonna get my satchel, swing it around like a mace, and just try and lunge at whatever kneecaps nearest. Please.
Yeah.
Trevor does
Okay.
not play.
So you're gonna go for the knees?
Trevor is here to disable permanently. Yes. I don't think you can befriend them, that's the problem.
Okay, what type of damage are you able to deal in this situation?
Aside from psychological,
If you are
Uh,
swinging your bag, that would be blunt damage, yeah?
yeah, blunt force. Maybe if I can like swing it around and like snap one of the legs. Like that, they look like they're made
Okay.
of a plant.
What are you rolling?
I'd like, because it's my first instinct, to go with instinct, but if not, grace, to like get a good swing around on it, if that's possible. And then
Okay.
could I use study, because I know their anatomy enough to know where to hit? It's like you've seen them enough before to know where the kneecap is, and that they invert their front legs weirdly, so you don't go for it normally.
I will let you roll this, but first I'd like you to roll me like some sort of knowledge check.
Okay, so to study.
Yep. And then any
I wrote it.
edge that might apply.
Sharps.
Yep.
Sharps means smart, right? Oh fuck!
Oh, the dice
I
gods
do
are
not
not with
know.
you.
We
I
are
think
rolling
I
great on the most
befriend
inconvenient things and terrible on
We
other
only
things.
crit when it comes to Tony.
Okay, I'm gonna say have at that leg.
Have at it. Okay, so I'll use grace, and I've just used study, so no other skill, because that was not smart. So just a single dice. That's not
Hey.
bad.
A 5.
That's not
Okay,
bad.
you go to hit its leg. I presume the one that tried jumping at Larch, as that is the one that is
Yeah.
out in the open. You hit its leg, and
If it
you
goes to my
notice
window, it'll meet its window.
for something that looks quite fragile, it doesn't seem at all affected. Its skin,
Ugh.
you notice, is very fibrous. And this is where I'm going to introduce
okay.
resistance and weakness mechanics.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Ooh.
So, typically, a resistance and a weakness will, for you guys, if something is weak, it will deal 2 extra boxes. And if, also to answer your question, yes. But it's okay. If it is resistant, it will remove 2 boxes from the damage.
Oh dear.
So what you just did should have dealt, I believe, at least 1 damage.
I'll take 1.
However, the way I'm going to be doing it with enemies, if they are weaker, because enemies get a lot less hitboxes than you, I'm going to take it down to, if they're weak, it deals an extra mark. If they're resistant, it removes. Like, they lose 1 less mark. To make it more fair on them, so that they aren't, like, either, like, fucking tanks or weak, paper-thin enemies.
Mm.
Are you all cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounding reasonable.
Okay. In that
I
case,
will speak. I'm greeting it.
it is fine. So, as you swing it, you notice that you do nothing. As
it.
the lion's mane slowly turns its petals towards you.
Oh.
Hi, buddy. Maybe it's ticklish. Huh.
I would like to
Ow.
step in now.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, it's not learning Trevor's lesson at all. I am going to try and hit it with my indestructible pan.
So that would again be blunt
Yeah.
damage.
Yes.
Okay. Give me a swang. What are you rolling?
I have nothing besides this.
Well, you're using an aspect for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How much is my aspect? Give me in this roll.
It is a weapon, I'd assume.
If you have an appropriate weapon,
Yes,
does
it
your
is a
pen
weapon.
count as a weapon?
Yes, I think it's blunt damage though.
Rapunzel
Okay,
has
that would give
shown
you an
that yes, it does.
advantage die. Oh, I see. So
red
the
thing.
pan, your acid-etched cook pot, is used more for defense. So it would give you an advantage die if you were using it to shield yourself from something, but not if you were using it to attack.
Can I still use the pan? I don't have anything else remotely battle-wise.
I'll say you can still use the pan, you just won't have a advantage die. So
Okay.
what edges and skills are you using?
I have nothing in that either.
Then give me 1d6 treat a triumph as a conflict.
Actually, I'm
I
so
will.
sorry. Wait. I want to use my Steam Familiar. Try to calm down these monsters.
Oh.
Okay, I can see where you went with that. I think what it means by call linger on to comfort others means specifically the comfort in terms of clearing the effects of bad air, spores, or cold.
Fine, I'll just hit it with my pan.
I'm sorry. It was a very cool idea. Unfortunately, not what that aspect does. But You can absolutely whack it with your pan if you'd like. You've just got to roll 1d6, treat conflict, a triumph as a conflict.
1d6.
1d6.
Fuck.
Your pan swings, and it does not connect.
Yeah, my next idea was to scare it with my assorted vegetables.
Eating your brethren.
Okay. You now Nomad, what does June do now that you've made your way down here
June
and witnessed all this?
would like to grab, knowing the fact that they kind of have an idea of these and seen these things before, hence his background. I would like to grab it by a vital part using harvest and
All right.
essentially yank it. So what I want to do is, you see like that weird cylinder thing that where it's like grapple thing, it's like tongue comes from.
Yep.
Essentially clasp it and rip it, the hew it out, essentially using hewing damage.
Hell yeah.
Almost plucking
Yay.
it like a weed.
So, hewing is chopping.
Oh, I see. Well,
It's-
wouldn't this be like rending, essentially? But I don't know what.
So what you're thinking is serrated, I would say, but that's more of a soaring thing. It's a weird
Tearing,
one.
I
It would
guess.
probably be more. You would have to do something to yank it. Like you'd have to damage it in some way and then yank.
I see.
Also, stop looking in the fucking rule books. I'm going. I should make you
What?
cut just for
Ruler.
fucking rule checking.
Huh?
Never.
Rules
I
were-
asked them to rule check
Stop
me
book
earlier.
checking.
No.
Naughty nomad.
What did I? What? Huh?
You're
I
looking
didn't
at
do-
the thing. You're looking at the stat block, dude.
Stat block.
Unless you're not,
What are
in
you
which
talking
case that was a very fucking lucky guess.
I have no clue. I'm just looking at my
Oh.
character sheet.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nomad. I accused
What?
you of something you are not guilty of.
Sylvia,
Please forgive me.
I'm
I thought you were
sorry.
looking at the
That's
stat block.
How could you? How could you?
Yeah.
You should probably give.
I just thought it was. What do you
advantage
call it?
because-
The hewing damage was just the way, because it's a plant.
Yeah.
Why did I guess its weakness?
No.
No. Okay.
No. Like a liar.
No. The lying lie.
But no, hewing is more. So it is described as chopping, split and break.
I see. I see.
Mm.
So you'd need something that does hewing damage to be able to chop,
Okay.
or something
is
to
there-
justify hewing damage.
Yeah. So,
And-
well, with that in mind, with that in mind, can I find something around me that would be useful as for that motion, or just to be able to do damage to then pull it?
I
smart.
would say, do you bring your utensils with you? Your cooking instruments?
Yeah, I would bring the knife to properly cut, but it wouldn't be an aspect that I had. So it'd be kind of like a pocket knife, an essential.
Okay,
So, yeah.
if you're using something that small, I will allow you to do it if you cut one.
Okay, so
Because you're having
I
to
would
get
still
them
use it-
very close here.
I see.
to
What
do
an
any
edge
real
would this be
damage.
then?
Which do you have?
I have sharps, I have instincts, and I have iron. I would assume this would be kind of a teeth thing, to be fair, though.
I'll allow iron.
Okay.
Because determination.
So I'll do iron harvest, and then you said cut one.
Cut one.
So 3 1 is cool. 3 and cut 1. Perfect. All right, here we go. Ugh, not good.
Do you go with your small knife to chop at this thing? But it unfortunately does not connect.
Damn.
Beliana, your hand is currently held by this tentacle coming out of this thing's mouth.
Oh.
The one in front of you. What do you do? Oh. It would help if Kay is
Oh?
here, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, as Kay is not, we shall move on.
Aw.
No.
So,
Surprise.
Pavo, you currently have just thrown a rock
knocked him
at your
out.
friend and knocked them unconscious.
Oh.
I didn't mean to.
Oh,
I'm
good
going
night.
to grab my friend and start dragging them out of harm's way.
I will say, for the purposes of not having you waste any actions, that Larch will be fine. I'm not gonna do anything to
Okay.
Drex's character while they're not here.
Sylvia's lying. She's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna throw another rock. I'm gonna throw another rock
Rocks.
at the one that is holding my friend's hand to try and get them to release them, I guess.
Please, God, don't roll double threes.
Okay. What do you have that can roll for this?
Okay, I have Grace again.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and aim better.
Okay.
And sense for the distance I have to throw it. Or brace for throwing power.
Because you're helping a friend, I'll allow brace.
Yay!
Sense
okay.
was stretching it, I'll admit, but I'll allow
Yeah.
brace.
Okay. 4.
Okay. You manage to throw it, and while it does not do any damage to the lion's mane, I'll say that Beliana, your arm is now freed.
Hey.
And now that you have a free arm, Beliana, what would you like to do?
Beliana will take a step back, pull out a very familiar looking arrow, and shoot it into the open mouth of the one that was just holding me.
Okay, what arrow are you trying to use here?
A blast arrow.
God. What other arrow types do you have? Just curious.
I have spike, blast, and salt. These are not ghosts,
That's
so I
not
don't feel like
An
using salt.
explosion. An explosion in a confined space is going to go really well for the rest of us.
Indeed it
Yeah,
will!
I bet.
Fair enough.
Can some of us
In that
notice
case-
when Beliana's about
It'll be fine.
Roll some damage for roll an attack.
Yeah.
What are you using to attack here? Because you're very close quarters.
Yes, this is my
With this thing.
usual teeth hunt, because I
Teeth
am
hunt?
shooting at the creature to kill it.
Alrighty, give me a roll.
Double 3!
Oh no.
It's just that we
You
all go up and die.
you're
Someone's
used to
dying.
firing at things from afar. You take out your bow, and before you can fire, one of the lanky legs of this creature, now as it's starting to get out of its hiding spot amongst the brush, comes and flicks your bow to the side as you release, and your arrow goes thud into one of the walls of the inside of the hull.
And it doesn't explode.
And then explodes.
That's what I was
We're
waiting
all
for.
like looking at it and then it explodes. God.
Okay.
We need to roll for the impact of it
No,
exploding.
you're fine. You're fine.
I'm on one of the bad boys.
Okay. Yeah. Shu, what would you like to do in this moment?
Okay. My instinct. Slapping a bitch didn't work. I'm gonna bite him instead.
Bite.
I
Okay.
don't have a.
Um,
I was either giving him paper cuts, and I felt like close quarters probably wouldn't work well, so I'm gonna like bite him, or them. That is.
what would bite be counted
Oh.
as?
That is.
Is there a
Bite?
pierced
Yeah,
equivalent?
bite, piercing damage.
Teeth edge.
There's spite.
Yeah, bite.
Spike damage,
It
or
would be-
perhaps serrated
It's-
damage.
it's-
I'll allow
It
spike.
says- It says spike in the book.
Oh, does it? If you try and bite something,
Yeah.
it's spiked.
Yeah, or bite.
So funny.
Our
Okay.
PC developers, they get me. We both have the same. You gotta eat your greens. You gotta eat your greens. I'm gonna try and devour this motherfucker.
Go for
The
it.
book of you with audience.
Okay,
Moth
okay.
versus plant.
What are you rolling?
I didn't think that far. I was gonna say sharps as a joke because my teeth are sharps, but you're gonna say no.
No.
So maybe instinct, because that was my natural instinct to go nom 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 nom. Outwit to like get a perch.
And
please.
what? Sorry?
Outwit to like, oh no, look over there. Oh, and then bite.
Because I'm fucking stretching with allowing you to do this. I'll allow.
Do that with
What
all
was
of
it?
my turns.
What was it you were using as an edge?
Outwit to be like, oh,
No.
as an edge. As an edge was instinct. Because that's my natural instinct.
Because it's a stretch and I'm
Nom, nom,
allowing you
nom,
that
nom, nom.
anyway. I'll just say 1d6 and I'll allow you to take a 6 as a
1d6.
triumph. Because this is just that I just roll the
It's not
dice.
gonna-
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god. Yes.
Trevor,
No.
you realize that your
It's nom, nom, nom,
jaw
nom, nom.
you
These are
realize
spicy.
that those spindly legs sure are spindly as you go and bite one and you just straight through this fucker's leg.
Ow. Like broccoli.
It screams in agony, just fucking
Oh,
Jesus.
I feel bad,
God.
but it's yummy.
as this thing's badly hurt.
Straight up.
Oh my God.
Okay, I got you.
Okay,
If I didn't disturb you at least once, would it really be?
Cherry, what are you doing?
Now that the creature is weakened, can I instead trap it under my pan?
It's big. It's a large creature, I'm just gonna
It's
tell you
bigger
that
than
now. It's bigger than your paw.
How do you know?
Because
Skyrim, put it on top.
its size classification is large, that's
Give
how
me
I
a couple
know.
more turns. I can bite it enough that it will fit under.
Just do a Skyrim,
Just
put a
gonna
pot
straight
over
up
its head.
eat it.
Now I can't see.
Oh my god.
But what if I squished it like really tiny inside the pot?
Yeah, what if I...
Like
I
those daddy
can
long-legged
assure
spiders that
you
hate.
I can assure you you can try and fail miserably.
Is there a chance for success?
No. Bear in mind that Trevor just tried like barely fit her mouth around this thing's leg and managed to bite through enough in time to get it clean off. Your pan is about the size of Trevor's head, if not like the size of your torso.
Does this thing have a head?
At most, it's the size. It's the size of Beliana's torso. Let's say.
If you look
Is
in
it-
general, I posted the picture of what these things look like.
Thank you.
So if I like
Thank you.
curled up into a really small bowl, the like pan could fit over me. That's cute.
Damn.
So
Okay.
reevaluating, what are you up to?
Reevaluating. Can I just try fitting the head underneath the pan and try to sever the head from the body?
Oh my god.
You know what? Sure.
I am 5 seconds off from
That's
starting a
Sylvia.
fire.
Can I use cook as an advantage?
No.
But
Let
but
it cook.
I could be cooking. Yeah, let me cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
It's very yummy.
You. I'll.
Don't ask.
Sometimes it's funny to help the dungeon master.
Exactly.
I should make you cut for doing. I should make you cut one just for trying this, but no. You roll. We'll treat it as. What damage are we gonna try? If you're trying to decapitate this thing with a pot. We'll say this. We'll say it's hewing damage and
Yeah.
treat a conflict as a triumph. 1d6.
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 Treat a conflict as a triumph.
Hey yo.
You fit a petal under this pot before the lion's mane looks at you and with one leg flicks you across the head as you get a little disoriented and have to back up.
This would have been so cool if I rolled a 6.
God.
We love you, Sylvia.
Shenanigans.
We love you.
Shenanigans.
This is what you get for bringing all 6 of us into this
Yep.
game.
I just realized that I was using my weapon for that roll, and I think I was supposed to have another die. Anyway.
Oh yeah, no shit. I'm sorry. Would you like to roll that one more die to see if it actually did? The explosion did any damage?
Sure.
That's a good
Fuck
point.
it. Just see me. All everything.
Ah, yeah!
That's a 6 with double threes then.
End the game now. It's over. It's just
Okay, the explosion manages to catch
With a
some of the foliage on fire, which has now spread to the lion's mane by now.
Oh god, the fire! Oh shit!
And you see once again this other lion's mane now scream in fucking agony.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
But we didn't get what we came here for.
It's on fire.
It's doing a very good
And-
job, we know.
How big is the fire? Can we put it out?
The fire is not big. It's just like it's like a small amount of shrubs and then that other lion mane.
And
Lion's
what's the ship made of?
mane. Metal.
Okay.
So I
Really?
just have to ask, how did it doing blast damage inadvertently do flame damage?
If I
Yeah,
tell
there
you,
was
you're going to try use it
kindling
as
on
an
the floor.
excuse whenever you can.
No, I'd like to know because flame damage is forbidden, and I don't want to do that. I'm made of wood, Sylvia. I am made
Well,
of flammable
next
things.
up.
You
Victorious.
exploded foliage, and it managed. Part of the explosion managed to catch the odd twig on fire.
Could be oily.
This is a crashed metal
alright.
ship. It's
That is
for
overgrown.
all you know, there could be some oil around that has seeped
Okay.
into.
There was a loose bolt that had oil on, and the bolt set fire.
Cris.
Hey, Kay,
Yeah, the-
I apologize for ever criticizing you or making fun of you when you had to make up shit on the spot. Because one of us rolled ridiculously well, and you weren't expecting it.
Like, because I don't want to do fire damage, so I'm just like, well, fuck. Now, is Sylvia going to make fire damage happen when I use these blast arrows? Because I don't
No,
want
I'll
that to
say
happen.
it is just this, just
Okay.
this time, because we're in silly land right now. This is
Sounds
Goof's
like you need a
world. We're all
coffee.
living
Do you
in
need a
it.
coffee?
I am happy.
I am happy.
Very happy.
I am happy and
We should did for a fucking
brain's
sword.
braining right now. I apologize.
Everyone,
So,
please
yeah.
wait. This firefly is loading.
Okay,
God, do it,
so
buffer, fly.
you managed to.
Fireflies.
So you've managed to damage both lines main now. And there is now also a small fire. What? Let's see. Who haven't we
Arresting.
called upon? Nomad. June, what are you
Hello?
doing?
So, which one died? Was the one that was... Is it dead?
Oh no, they're both just damaged. They both now look not great.
I want to stab the one that was on fire. Or at least, can I have to do my original plan? Is its spot... Is there any damage spot that I can just tear due to shrapnel or anything else?
The petals seem to you to be, because like its legs and its tendrils seem to be more fibrous and made of like actual like hardened plant stem. The petals seem to be its weakest area.
I'm assuming that part was also singed, yes?
Oh no, the one in front of you is not the one that caught on fire.
Ah, okay. Then
Oh, is
I'm
that the
gonna
one I'm
tear a
missing?
fucking petal off.
Yeah,
With a
the
heart.
one in front of you is the one that Trevor fucking gnawed through.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, what are we calling this then? That if you're just trying to
I
rip
want to
it,
harvest this motherfucker.
let's say that's serrated. That's a serrated attack.
That's good. Yeah.
What are you using?
I guess I'm gonna take my small knife and just fucking like essentially stab and pull essentially.
Yep.
Turn
So
that
I'll, like almost like a sail. I'm ripping through it like that. So yeah, all right. The harvest. Kind of harvest will be that. Is there anything I need to cut?
No, we'll just say it's flat.
So same thing. Iron and harvest.
Yep.
Cool. Four. No double.
Yeah, you managed to cut through. You completely detach one petal and damage some others, as this thing now looks rather enraged, and is now going to try and attack you in likeness now that you've gotten up so close. So if you could roll some defense for me, if you'd be so kind.
I forget how defense works. Let's see.
How are you defending yourself? Justify
Good
it for me, Nomad,
yes.
so I can see how you fare against my giant plant beings.
Yes.
Not as giant.
Chad, I think Sylvia's gone full silly mode.
Here is a good question. I want to try to use some kind of like way to tough through it. I'm not gonna try to dodge. Yeah, I'm kind of way too close to dodge at this point.
Yep. We
I
love
guess I could
self-justification
use-
for a limitation.
I want to try to like turn my body to the side in a sword because of how my fabric is. It's pretty tough, as a farmhand needs it to be of resilient material. So it might take a decent amount of the damage kind of deal to be able to block it, as it is fluff almost, like it is hefty material.
Alrighty, give me a roll.
The only thing I would have for that as well is again, but that's about it.
That's right. Give me a roll.
All right. 3.
I'm going to say... you take some damage. What aspect do you think is damaged in this moment?
I think it's a good question. I think it could graze the face, and say the fact that it cuts a bit of his fabric on his face, taking a mark on Fleet family's scarf.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, its needle-like arms come scouring down at you, catching your neck and scarf and pulling back as you gain a tear in your scarf. Okay. Wait, but we haven't heard from you in a bit.
Hi.
What's Pava doing?
All right, Pavo. So we freed his arm the last time, right?
Mhm.
So second rock throw attempt was pretty successful.
You've seen the rocks, while successful at distracting these creatures, haven't been the best at actually damaging them.
Right. Is there still an issue with like fire being a thing?
Yes, there is still a small fire on the hull.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go and try and smother the fire using like dirt and rocks around.
Yep, absolutely. I will. You're using your pieces of environment, so I'll say that you get advantage on this for a d6. What edges and skills are you using?
I have a instinct, or tides, understanding of like environment, maybe like knowing that dirt will smother a fire. That's stretching.
I'll allow instinct as you're sort of reacting to the fire and using your intuition. Any skills that you can apply?
Brace, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Sweet. So that's 3. With the advantage.
3 with an advantage.
2 with the advantage.
Remember.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yep. No. Absolutely. You managed to smother out this fire before it can get any worse.
Let's go. Oh.
Now I have a decision to go here.
I just skitter up to where the fire is, holding like an armful of like just dirt and rocks, and I just like throw it on top, and to make sure that it like dies out completely, I just keep grabbing like dirt and like patting it onto the bush until every cinder is gone.
Yeah, and I'll say that by now as well, the fire has gone out on the lion's mane just from moving about. And itself rolling, trying to put it out. So now all the fire is now dissipated. Cris.
Hi.
What's your plan this time?
I actually was gonna go use that fire.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Oh.
It
sorry.
seems like a cool move, so I didn't want to stop you. But I
Always feel like, even though we do have focus here, if you want to interrupt and say something, find a good time, get in on it.
cool.
I will try implement an attention thing at some point that you can bring onto the board to grab my attention. So yeah.
Can I try trapping it under my pan again?
Hmm. I'll say you can try hit it. You noticed on the first time round that it might be a little too big for your pan.
Hmm.
Just stew it down like spinach.
Yeah, in order to get all of this in it, you're gonna have to wilt this motherfucker in some boiling water. Otherwise, it is
Can
not
I
fitting in
try-
your pan.
Can I try starting a controlled fire?
You can.
Dear.
What are you using to start this fire?
You said it looks like the area around here is flammable.
There's some brush, yep,
And yeah.
and probably some oil around. So yeah, do you have anything that you can use to start a fire?
Can I try to strike something off my pan?
Yes, you may.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna say, because you have all the resources here, but you don't have anything that's like used specifically for starting fire. Like you don't have any like proper kindling, or you don't have a proper
I've got a fuck ton of
steel. Oh God.
Can I have some of Trevor's paper?
You want
If-
a letter?
And this is how we become widely known criminals.
Yeah, I will say Trevor giving you the paper will give you an advantage on starting this fire.
Paper.
Okay.
What are you
Right.
using otherwise to start the fire?
Cook.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning. It was
sure.
always returning.
Honestly,
Cook.
that makes the most sense. Go for it.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
so what do I put in the little advantage box thingy?
You don't just add another one to your normal dice.
For two?
These are taxes that
So
haven't been sent out.
if you have 2 for cook, do you have any edges that you're using?
Instinct?
Our instinct is
I'm
no.
gonna
No.
say this for me would either be teeth, sharps, or force, or
I
iron,
have
even.
no that.
Okay, in that
none of
case,
that.
just cook. Just cook with the advantage. So you have 2 in cook, right?
Yeah.
So 3d6.
So a 3? Okay.
Give it a roll.
Oh, double
I
five.
have double 5!
Who wants to give me a twist?
Please make it that
They
it's
will
really,
love
really
that.
hot.
The fire burns perfectly with no unforeseen side effects. That's
I
the
believe the
biggest
whole point of a
twist.
twist is that there is an unforeseen side effect, so I'm gonna have to veto
The
that
fire is not controlled.
Okay.
Wow.
one. Yeah, you know
Here's
what?
the
You know
thing.
what? I like that idea. Yeah, no, you start a fire,
No.
but it very quickly you realize,
Oh, yeah.
oh, I didn't build a pit around this, and there is a lot more foliage on the ground than I realize. As you
Yeah, I
have
should
now
have
started
finger
a
burners.
very quickly spreading fire.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh God.
I'm going to roll.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll 2d6 to see how this affects the two lions' manes, as
One,
it is.
one.
Oh boy.
I just realized I could just made Molotov cocktails.
They both catch a light.
It's okay. I wasn't.
Oh,
Yeah!
One of them
Wait, I'm under one of them.
wilts and dies right in front of you. The one that was out in the open. Beliana, the one that's in front of you that had your hand has now caught a light and is very quickly burning. You reckon that it's going to fall in just a matter of seconds. However, you all now notice the fire that has started to spread underneath you.
oh no.
Yeah.
What do you
I
guys
just
do?
put one out.
Ugh.
Can I scoop up some of the dead flour into my pan and run?
I will say yes, absolutely you can. Please give me some sort
we're
of
not-
scavenging check if you wish.
What even goes into that?
So like harvest or hunt or scavenge.
I have cook.
Um
I am planning to cook with it.
yeah, but that's more how you use it once you've got it.
I also have a very nice thing to put in it. Put it in.
Again, it's how you use it after you've got it. We're talking about you getting it in the first place.
Okay, I have nothing. Do I have instinct?
Roll
I have the instinct to know which part of it I should collect.
yeah, sure. I'll allow it.
Ha!
1d6. Give it a roll.
Just what?
Yeah, just that.
We did just start a fight. Oh.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Yeah, you unfortunately have burnt these flowers, so their petals, as soon as you try to pick them up, just crumble to ash in your hands.
Tragedy.
Truly. But for the rest of you, there is a fire currently happening. One that, Pavo, you thought you just put out, but turns out you turn around and there is an even bigger one right in front of you.
Oh god.
Sorry.
I'm going to check my shipmates to saying, smother the fire out! Use dirt, rocks, whatever you can, move the foliage!
Oh.
And I'm also going
My
to
leather satchel.
run down to assist with it.
Okay, give me some rolls, guys. Whatever you feel
Okay.
like you're able to use in this situation, justify it to me. I'll say yes or yay or nay, and then let's roll.
Can I use the
Can I-
same ones I was using?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Can I put my pan over the source of the fire?
Oh.
Yes, you're cutting off its oxygen, so absolutely.
Could I use technically
I'll-
tend in it? No.
Do I have to roll for that?
Just give me one, as it would be an advantage die. If you're not using anything else, give me 1d6. Unless you are using something else, in which case add those. Tend,
Cook?
I will, yeah, you're calming a fire, so I will let you use tend.
I'll do
Can
tends and
I-
instincts of ooh fire bad.
Yep.
Can
I
I
like
use
that. I will also
study
use tendon
to know
instincts.
how to like slap
on.
slap a bitch to like try and smother it?
I'm gonna say no,
No.
because
I'd
this
say-
is more of an
Okay,
in
can
the
I-
moment thing. But
Oh, I'll just use instinct.
yeah,
I got a 6.
Outwit maybe, but nah, I'll just use one.
can you truly outwit a fire? I'll
Yeah.
say enough of you rolled high enough to where
5.
you, after throwing rocks and dirt upon the flames, smothering it with pans, and beating it relentlessly with rucksacks, you managed to put out the fire.
Woo!
Congratulations, you guys have successfully defeated the lion's mane on board.
Yippee.
Would
They were a yummy snack.
And I'll
What
say
is
that you
it?
guys are able to tell from the fact that nothing else jumped at the opportunity to jump you guys that you're probably alone on the hill.
Okay.
Mm.
I'd like to have a little bit of lore bit right now.
Yeah. I will just add, you guys that knew what Lion's Manes were also knew that they were predators. So anything that might be, like, slightly intelligent in terms of, like, prey, predator mechanics in life would know, oh shit, something killed a lion's mane. Not the best time to come out right now.
Fuck you up.
Because you just killed 2 apex predators in the flora fauna world.
The apex predator.
Okay.
Uh,
June, feel free to go ahead with your lore.
June looks at Cherry and uncharacteristically speaks up. Cherry, are you insane?
Oh, shit.
Slightly. Why do you ask?
You can't be starting fires here. It's a taboo. The whole Wildsea could come after us.
It's got a point there. It's the very last thing you want to be doing when we're out here in the thrash.
Yeah. But at the
Trees are
moment, I
known-
wasn't scared of the thrash more when I was scared of the apex predator. But I will refrain from starting more fires.
Good. Otherwise, I'll leave you at the next port. I mean that.
they will. They've done it before.
Hey, Sylvia.
Yeah.
First Meyer.
Little
Uh,
triplets.
let me see.
Yeah, we used to be
There,
triplets, but
as- I'm gonna say it wasn't really that,
Mm.
so I'm not gonna say market.
Okay.
it's a friendly
There-
reminder, whatever the mire is.
Oh, do
Huh.
you guys want to know each other's Myers?
We should learn it
I-
in lore, I think.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
character.
to answer the question from earlier, like way earlier, when you mark Myers, it's really on like how you should be role playing your character. When there are no marks on your Myers, it doesn't necessarily need to come up that often. With 1 mark, it should start to present itself in your role play of your character, and then at 2 marks, it should be very prevalent on how this is affecting your character. For example, one of my Myers is the reason why I've been mentioning certain things during session today because it got marked earlier.
So your Myers
Right.
influence your roleplay. Allow yourself to fall into using them if they are marked.
June looks a little uneasy with what Cherry says, but he's more of a hesitant matter.
Okay.
But yes.
So now that Cherry has been successfely reprimanded for starting a fire,
We didn't start the fire.
Billy Joel song
It's
aside,
instinct.
what are you guys doing now that you have cleared this destroyed vessel? You guys having a look around?
We're gonna
Could
have a look
I
around.
use- Yeah.
I am not good
Yeah.
at searching, so I shall butcher
I-
these creatures.
Oh,
I've got sharps and study. Could I have a look-sees for whatever we were meant to find? Anything of interest? Anything that looks shiny? Or like
I'll allow
I'm
it.
looking for charts, baby.
Okay. Give me
charts
some.
and or the cutest
Okay,
shit.
so just to check, Trevor's searching for important documents or shiny things.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it's important stuff that I think Pavo would think is important until I see something shiny, and then
Okay.
Trevor thinks that's important.
Okay, in that case,
Trevor's trying
roll
the
for that.
best.
Parvo, you're rolling for documents or charts.
6.
Yep.
And double 2.
So give me a roll.
6 and a doubles.
Also, while you roll, we'll quickly. What should the twist be for? What? I believe it would be a positive tag for a resource.
Yeah.
Anything, please.
Something pretty.
Shiny, the shiny tag.
4.
It's
yeah.
shiny, but it's not pretty, and that's sad.
I'll say, Pavo, you're trying to look through documents, and you're quickly joined by Trevor, who looking to try find whatever you're looking for. Also tries to find it, and something catches your eye, Trevor. A book, a very gilded
Ooh.
book.
Shiny.
As you find a very beautiful looking ship's log.
Awesome. Okay, so are we on the right ship? That's the first thing we need to figure out. I've got it in my notes. The ship we're looking for, because I took notes, is it the Watchman?
The Watchman, yes.
Watchman.
Yeah, are we on the Watchman?
Yes. The book is entitled The Shipping Log of the Watchman.
Awesome. We're on the right place. Okay, can I look for the most recent entry? And look for anything that sparks joy. Just
I think what's sparking joy in you right now is how beautiful this book looks.
cool. I'll tear out the pages of importance to give to Pavo, and the prettiness of the book is
Don't tear it! Don't tear it! No! Pavo is on the verge of tears at the slightest like tear that Trevor begins to make in the book, in the shipping log.
Pretty. The book's really. Do you want his? No, you can have it, and I'll pass over the really pretty shiny book. Oh.
I just want to take a look at the records, and then you can have at it. Okay?
Pretty shiny book.
Okay, so are we saying that it's going to be in Trevor's inventory?
In Pavo's.
Well,
Pavo's
Pavo,
now.
if you're looking over it
Well,
and then giving it back to Trevor.
Yes. Yeah,
For-
and
okay.
then Trevor.
Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
Trevor,
Still in the satchel.
please in your salvage, mark down the Watchman's log with the tag ornate.
Ooh, pretty.
Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, that's gonna make my bag swing heavier.
But yeah,
Give me a
Pavo,
weapon.
looking through it, you notice that yes, this is the Watchman. It was carrying upon it a small shipment of slug throwers.
Slug throwers.
These are large rifles that fire small. Well, I say small. They're about the size of. What's a good size comparison?
Golf ball.
Yeah, about the size of a golf. Elongated golf ball, let's say.
Holy.
That you slot into the top, and then it's about.
Oh my golly fuck.
It's about the length of 4 soda cans, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
Yeah.
That's the size of a grenade launcher barrel. Holy fuck.
Slug thrower.
Fighting 20 Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are
That's a
designed.
40mm round.
They're designed to launch these slugs very fast with a lot of bang.
So there's bolters. Got it.
Yeah.
Um,
Like a mini bolter.
they are very. If anybody wants to do, I'll give you this information for free. They're very slow to reload, but they do a lot of damage when they hit.
No man.
Beliana, over here.
One second. No man. A bolter fires a 20mm round. Anyway, this is
Oh,
twice the
Jesus
size of a
Christ.
bolter.
What in the
Oh.
Coming. Billy on the walks over to where you are, holding a. I guess sap covered would be more appropriate knife, as used mid like butchering the creatures. Yes.
Oh,
When
real
you're done
quick,
with
would you
that-
like to give me a roll for how that went?
Yes. I'm basically using the same roll I do for everything because it seems appropriate.
Is it teeth hunt? Or...
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
Oof.
Oof. I will say you find some. I have a stat thing for it. Hold on.
I'm holding.
You find some root-like hide, but it is. Let's say it's
Would it have the
charred.
burned? Charred.
Let's say a charred tag.
So you said root hide?
Root-like hide. So root-like space hide. So like an animal hide, but more flora.
Yeah. Yes, Captain. What is it I can be doing for you?
When you're done with all of that, I'm going to need your strength. There's a small shipment of these slug throwers on the ship. I think that will be quite valuable.
Of course, Captain. Merely point.
And then after that, I'll just probably like go looking for where the shipment actually is. While he continues to butcher the.
If
Lights,
you'd like
maybe.
to keep reading through the log to get any more information, I will allow you to do so.
I'll do
Because
that
that
then.
was just you quickly flicking through first thing that caught your eye.
Yeah.
Carefully. Sylvia.
Hmm?
Can I be taking a trophy?
Yep. What sort of trophy are you looking for?
Something interesting from them that I can display, not to use as a resource, but merely decoration.
I'll say that the tendril that grabbed your arm remains intact.
Is that the weird predator mouth tendril?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, our other two players are currently muted.
Oh dear. Lovely. Fall back. Can I see anything else shiny?
Hello, feeding two cats. My character doesn't want to touch anything after the plants disintegrated.
That is fair enough.
I will look for anything shiny and or food related for the chefs. And for Tony. I feel like Tony would like a nice meal, so if I can find anything that could cheer up Tony.
Okay, in that case, give me another roll.
Lovely. Study again to like study the book, figure out, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And sharps, the opposite of dyslexia.
Yep.
We're dyslexic. We can make
Yeah,
that
as
joke.
a dyslexic, I appreciate the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
6 double twos again.
So I'll say that, yep,
Twice.
you find out that
Nice.
the ship has rations on it. Who would like to give me a twist? Chris,
Oh,
maybe
bleed
as
twist.
you're
Yeah.
currently unable to roleplay, would you like to give us a thing?
Hello, hello, hello. What was the
So looking
What was
found
the double
for
roll?
looking for rations, and I said that found rations, but there's a twist.
What was the double roll? Was it a high one?
It doesn't matter. It was a double.
6 double
Oh,
shoot.
oh yeah, no. The roll
Oh.
itself was a 6, but it also had doubles.
So a positive twist, yeah.
Yeah, the twist should be something positive.
Salt cured.
No.
There is a couple of rare sweets among the food rations.
Yeah. Okay, I'll say that
What's in them?
the captain of the ship had a rather sweet tooth, and so when you look in the rations, you find a lot of the basics like meats, canned foods, a lot of like hard tacks, tacky breads,
Ugh.
but you do find a compartment dedicated to hard-boiled sweets.
They're going straight in the satchel.
Yeah, so
Less
while I'll say that you
everyone.
guys don't have to buy any rations from the port next time you arrive, you will, Trevor, also now add to, unless you want to give it to the chefs, then they will
No.
add to their specimens hard-boiled sweets.
Lovely. Large amount? Are we talking like a Werther's bag?
Let's
Like,
say
with this guy,
three
particularly-
sharers bags. 3 sharers bags of hard-boiled sweets.
I will not be sharing.
Let's. I've got to think of a good pun for the name of the company that makes these sweets now, because everything has to be pun.
You didn't have this planned out? How dare you,
Life
Sylvia?
enders.
The shoe's on the other foot, so.
Either way.
We'll call them
Tony's gonna have some
Mr.
sweets.
Lips Smackers.
Gotta
Nice.
throw you.
Psst. Pavo. Midnight feast. Tonight, my room. We'll make it
All
pillow
right.
fort.
Like the old days?
Exactly. When there were 3 of us.
Got it. I give you a little fist bump.
Hey.
Okay. And Pavo, I will say, now that you have the information that there is a shipment and you have the location, I would imagine, in the ship's log, give me 2 rolls, or we can combine them and you take a cut.
Combine and take a cut.
Okay.
Double it, give it
In
to
that
the next
case, you get 2d6 advantage on this
Mhm.
because you have the ship's log. To find the actual stash,
Got it.
as well as to find out if there's any other things worth taking,
Alright.
or to see if you find stuff, I guess, in this scenario.
Yeah. Would that be study or sense applicable?
I'll allow study,
Okay, I bet.
assuming as you have your book.
Yep. With a cut. So it might just be 2.
What's your study skill?
Just 1.
Okay, so I've given you 2d6 advantage because of the book, because that's practically telling you where to go. And do you have any edges that might be applicable in this situation? Like instinct or
Instinct?
tides? Yep.
Instinct work? Alright.
All right. So that would be 46, cut 1.
Cut 1. Point 1. Aw.
Ooh.
Oh.
I will. I feel bad. I feel bad for making you cut now.
Feel bad. Feel bad, Sylvia.
Okay, I'll put it up to the rest of the team. Do I make it so that there wasn't a cut?
Yes. feel bad.
How are we feeling? Do I feel
What
generous?
What was the roll?
The cut
for?
was
Yes.
for combining the rolls. To see if Pavo found the shipment and anything else. You know what? If you give me another, I'll say
give her a sweet.
I'll say don't cut. That was for finding the original shipment. I will
Okay.
say do the same roll 3d6 for one less advantage for finding any other shit. Don't cut.
Okay.
Because I feel bad for
Okay.
basically giving you where the stuff is. And you, yeah, of course. Me and my big mouth.
The dice gods are not on your side today, Sylvia. I'm sorry.
I will say you also find as well. Also, at some point, somebody needs to put this in your ship's cargo.
I'll do that.
You also find a shipment of long rifles and a
guns.
shipment of flintlocks.
So we have the flintlocks,
Small
the long
guns?
rifles, and the slug throwers.
Yes. Because you got... I was going to give you one extra thing if you got a conflict, 2 extra things if you got a triumph.
Can I take one?
I mean,
kinda
there
think
is
we'll
nothing
allow it.
stopping you guys.
Thinking it. These
If-
are weapon stealers.
If you
These
want...
aren't cool people.
If you want to take a shipment for yourself of one of these things, bear in mind you will get less money for 3 incomplete shipments than you will
I just
if
want
you
one of them.
sell. They're not a lot of shipments. These cost a lot of money. The shipments
no.
aren't big.
They're weapon stealers.
I mean, I don't want the shipment. I want a single gun.
No, I know, and I'm telling you, not
That's
a lot of
still
guns
not
in
a
these shipments.
It's not a complete shipment, even if you take one.
All of these shipments have printed on the side their orders. So
No, the way you
You're-
were making it
got
seem was like I was
gold.
taking an entire shipment. That's why I was confused.
yeah. Oh,
Okay,
no,
but listen, we can
as
sell.
of
Okay,
earlier,
Like
got
the
a
shipment
large
of the
pot of pink
shipment of the
paint.
slug throwers. There's like 4 in there.
We could
And
quite
Could
literally-
I paint
the
over
documentation
original?
that goes with this says there's 4. Compared to the
For me.
flintlocks, there's about 10 flintlocks in there. People are going to
Okay.
notice more if a slug thrower is gone than a single flintlock. So if you take, you know, a slug thrower, then that's going to be the equivalent of you taking like 4 flintlocks in terms of your selling price.
food for thought. We can just complete those shipments, get paid, and then you could buy one yourself.
That's expensive.
It feels like it
Not
would
as
be more
expensive as a whole shipment of them.
Yes,
I would
but
assume.
the price we would
Or-
be getting paid versus the price that they're selling them for. In the economics, it would be cheaper to steal this one and not sell it. If you don't want
We-
me to, I won't. I'm merely asking.
Sylvia,
We've got all the.
how much
papers.
does a slug thrower rifle go for versus like completing the shipment? Probably.
You'd probably get half price if you stole it. But the Foglands don't... There's income, and then there's resource. Like, a lot of the Foglands work in an exchange. So, like, you give me this shit, I'll give you this shit.
Mhm. So we could ask one
However,
for
there
rewards,
are
maybe.
some places, like for example, Gizmo's places, as well as a lot of the larger markets that still trade in currency. However, and those places get taxed, so a lot of places decide to do the bartering. So you'll just get less shit if you give them less shit, you know?
Yeah.
Could I, if we've got the like papers,
But it will cost you
there,
more
could I
shit to
try
buy
and,
one
like,
individually. But sorry, go on.
forge the paperwork make it seem like there was one less in the shipment. So
I feel like they're going to also have documents of what they ordered, though.
I thought
Yeah,
we were
but the
just
captain
retrieving
was
this
a-
for Gizmo because he knew that the ship went down and we were going to
Yeah.
sell it on the side.
Oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah, we can grab one.
I will let you
Yeah.
guys know the reason that Gizmo wanted it is because he knew that he would be able to sell it. Whereas you guys would have a harder time as you're not like registered traders.
Mhm.
You're a traveling ship. You're like large personnel hauling as well as sorry, my mic just I just blew in my mic. You're like large personnel hauling and also postal. You don't have I'm sorry to pull the you don't have a license for that card, but you would be able to sell the shipments
This
as
is on
their
Mars.
shipments if you
This is
went
on
through
Mars
Goof.
thing,
Not
Okay,
to
yeah.
worry, I am having permits. Pulls out a piece of paper, I do what I want.
Okay, well, in that case, if we're
thought-
giving it to Gizmo, then
It's
yeah,
Goof.
we can take one.
I
of
got the name wrong.
Wait, is it
You can
Gizmo or
take one.
Goof?
It's Goof.
The name of the shop that he runs is Goof's Gizmos.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Could I sit down with my instincts and study and just try and forge little papers saying, XOXO, I'm so sorry there's one less gun in here. That's on me, the captain. I'm a selfish piece of shit. Oopsies.
Yeah?
I don't think that's necessary though, because it's already like a ship gone down. We're giving it to Goof.
Yeah.
Would you like a way out of it? Or would you like to keep pursuing? Because I will let you guys know, people know the Watchman went down. There's a reason that Goof
Yeah.
found out. So people aren't expecting whole shipments. You will just get better rewarded if you bring back whole shipments.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a rifle.
we are not going to be getting in trouble. I just ask for this in order to protect the crew better. It
It's
Yeah.
easier
is
to
your
ask
choice.
for forgiveness than permission. Just
It's
don't show it
not my
to
choice.
Goof.
It's up to you guys.
I am
Yeah,
not
okay.
needing payment for any of this. I wish for this to protect all of you.
Fair enough.
Aw,
Go ahead, Billion.
I'm a friend. Me.
So, Belliana, what are you taking?
I think you know. I'm taking a slug thrower.
Take. Okay, I've just got to try think how to give this to you, because to give you a whole aspect for this new thing would seem unfair. So I'm going to say, for now, it's just a usable weapon. We will make it an aspect next time you can gain one, if you would like.
How many flintlocks would be in the
And that will
shipment?
give you an additional thing to do with it, I'll say.
Well, yeah, like I am not needing it to be an aspect to give me hit points. I just want the weapon to do
Yeah.
damage with.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely then. Yeah, you can take a
Yeah.
slug there. Note down that it does long-range blunt damage.
Jesus.
Sounds
okay.
about right.
Oh, nice.
Fucking shooting a beanbag at someone of really
Yeah,
big
you are
metal
you
beanbag.
are shooting a metal beanbag at somebody.
Beating the shit out of somebody at fucking Mach rate.
However,
3.
it does take an action to reload it, so you won't be able to use it a ton.
Okay, so knowing this, is there any reason for me to be using this instead of my bow, since they would do the same damage? Damage type is different, but they hit it just as hard.
I will say this can do stuff your bow can't, because like this hits with a lot of force. This can blow like holes in shit without you having to make explosions.
I'll talk with you more after session.
Yeah.
Oh.
We can work shit out.
How many flintlocks would be in there? Smile.
About 10 you know what? Let's say 12. There's 12 flintlocks in this order.
11's a
there
good number.
are-
Seven.
And there are 6 rifles.
Take a flintlock.
Is a flintlock the cool pirate gun?
Yep.
Oh, could I get a flintlock?
Yep.
10's a good number.
Okay, 2 flintlocks coming out of it.
And
Yeah.
we need to get bullets for them.
Okay.
Probably.
We don't need to track ammo. Believe me, that's gonna waste both of our times.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll just say we have the ammo too.
Note down
Yeah.
that those do long range spike damage.
I'll use bird seeds instead of ammo. I've got bird seeds in my salvage.
Awesome.
Long range what damage? again?
Long range spike.
Spike damage.
Would that be in specimens?
That would be. Oh boy, where would you
Nope.
mark that?
I'm
out?
adding it
I'll
as
put-
a 0 track length aspect, personally, my slug thrower. So it's showing that there is no health to it, but I'm putting it there because where else would I put it?
That's fair.
I haven't
You can
got
stick
any
it in
other
your
weapons,
notes
I've
if
just
you'd
been
like.
using my bag.
If you don't want
Yeah,
to
that's
use
what I've
a
been
track.
doing.
This is my first weapon. It's not a
Um,
A
bad-
reminder that having a weapon gives you advantage on attacks.
Okay, so now that you guys have found the cargo, you now have 2 incomplete shipments and 1 complete shipment. Unless anybody wants to take anything more.
No more sweets, we're good.
Okay. In that case, you I will note down for you in your ship's log, don't worry. That you have if the ship log will load, there we go. Where would it go? Cargo and passengers. Oh, somebody's already beat me to it.
Got it.
I will
You're
note real
welcome.
quick. Incomplete. And in here, incomplete. With the slug throwers and the rifles. So, now that you guys have all this, I will also allow you guys to add, to roll me one more time to see if you want to salvage any of the ship itself to give you some scrap.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Studying sharps?
No, this is more of like an actual, like you
know
are
what's
salvaging the ship itself. You'd have to like
Oh.
deal damage for the rest of the evening to salvage it, to scrap it.
I don't think I can help. That's some big.
I'll
big
focus
life.
on like safely getting the stuff into the ship while they break it down.
I will go give Tony a sweet, and if he's still asleep, I'll leave it by his bedside,
Aw.
Alrighty.
and that'll help stuff away like a good person. There you go.
I'm just double checking something just for 2 seconds. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Where? Huh. I forgot what do you actually use to upgrade your ship? 'Cause it is just scrap resources, right?
I would
Think
have thought
so.
we'd have to be at like a port. and Get
Yeah.
people who know what they're doing. Yeah.
That I actually have not been able to find.
Hmm. Because I think it is cargo. So I'll say if you guys want to, I won't make you drink. I won't make you roll for anything. I'll just say you guys managed to find some extra scratch, which is just small things that you can use to pay for. So this is like currencies, like mishmash of like
Nuts and
precious
bolts and
shiny
stuff.
things that you would use to pay for most
Ooh,
things
shiny.
in the Wildsea. So this is your small tradings. Whereas your larger tradings would be like, here is a bunch of rations in exchange for this shit you've got. So yeah, so you pick up some scratch. Enough for a couple decent meals. And you then hop back on your ship, I presume.
Awesome.
Carrying an unconscious Larch.
Yeah. Now we're leaving him down there, right?
Gonna start next session being like, so Drex, you wake up on a ship by yourself.
With the cindered corpse of 2 scary fucking flowers.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all back on the ship. Where are you guys heading?
Probably back to port.
All right. In that
Gonna go
case,
see Goo.
you're 2 days out. What positions are you guys taking?
I'm at the ship wheel.
Mm-hmm.
I am keeping watch.
I am at gym.
I'm with Pony.
All right. We'll say that at some point, Larch wakes up and is tending the engine, as they have been. So, what choice are you making at the helm for these next 2 days?
Just gonna make sure we have a steady course. And watch out for like the weather.
Okay. Could someone give me a 1d6 for the weather? Whoever's watching the weather.
Yeah. Boink. 5.
Ooh, good weather.
Clear skies as far as you can see.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys.
Forgot I have a Maya related to
Oh.
that.
Mm-hmm.
The open sky is oppressive. Don't get caught out in the open. Are we by any walls, or is it just the
It's
sky
all
above us?
plain sailing.
Okay.
No walls beside you, just the sky.
I'm gonna ask for
You
Shu
wanna
to be
have-
next to me at all times.
Absolutely.
Alrighty.
Come up with hard-boiled sweets. Just
So yeah.
pass them over whenever you look a bit tense. You get like a Werther's.
I'll say
Thank
that
you,
you
thank you.
guys make it through the next 2 days just fine, casually cruising with your newfound cargo, and you get to port. You're back at Port Mistside. Mistside. What do you do?
We are going to go to Goof. Go stop
All
at
right.
Goof.
Which shop you heading
Make
into?
sure
You heading into the? Hold on, I have the names of them.
the big
You're heading into Goof's
ingredient or whatever.
Gizmos, the Promised Cliche, or the Mistside Guild Hall.
I'll be hitting into Goof's Gizmos with a little like written report of like the shipments that we have, 2 incomplete shipments, 1 complete shipment.
Right.
I will
You
go
head
pull
into
those once I
Goof's
know
Gizmos
things.
and you set off the little chime that go ding-a-ling, for Goof's shop. And nothing yet.
Usually he's in a rush.
Oh dear.
And I stand there waiting. Goof. For like a little bit.
There's
We
no
have
response.
mail. Slash. Shit.
Oh no.
I walk into the promised cliche.
You walk into the promised cliche. There are tables overturned. There's bottles smashed. And they're lying on the ground. Gash straight across his chest. Is a very bloodied, a very beaten, and a very bruised Goof.
Are you dead?
There is no response.
Can we rush over and see if he's breathing? He's a cactus person. I don't know if they photosynthesize instead of. You
Yeah,
know,
can I
but,
like tend to them?
You check his pulse, and there is none.
But he's a cactus. Maybe he doesn't have those.
Does someone have water?
I've got hard-boiled sweets.
That actually might work.
As you're trying to tend to the body, you notice a note. As you're searching around his body, you're lifting up one of his arms, stabbed into his side. Attached to a knife is a note.
I can read any letter.
Yep.
No matter what language it is, yeah. Fluent in language, but only when reading, yeah. Addresses or directions or some other stuff, but yeah, do you want me to rule for it, or can I just read it?
No, you can read it.
What does it say?
You notice it's written in, It's written in Rakaspit.
Oh.
Which, as somebody who deals with languages, you know is the language of hunters and Leviathanese.
I've got automation
Not me.
as an aspect, which means if I can get the exact wording up, because I don't copy and paste properly, because I'm a silly, goofy gal. Reading letters. Sorry. Where is it?
I'll say you're able to read this. Don't worry.
Yeah. What does it say? I'll mark. Only when reading, listening to it. Oh, yeah. Or committing a sender's message to memory. I will commit this to fucking memory. What does it say?
It reads, "You do not destroy one of our ships without us knowing. You do not kill our men without us knowing. And you do not make deals without us eventually finding out who you made them with. We're watching you."
So much for selling this shit.
Oh, was it written by Dream?
It was.
I forgot about Dream.
God, I can't
Your
believe
mind-
Dream is the main antagonist of our D&D
Your
campaign. That's
mind
crazy.
casts back to when the captain fired off teal flare. And is there anybody here proficient in signal
am.
flares?
I am as well.
Then I'll say, without rolling, you guys know that teal flares are mainly used to signal to other ships to carry out a command that has been preset.
It's Order 66.
So
Execute.
they're unique ship to ship, like voyage to voyage, but a teal flare being fired off is usually a signal to, we agreed on something, do it. Now is the time to do it. As I slowly start writing out a signal flare language in my book now.
Guys,
Yeah.
can we agree that if we yell teal flare, we kill
We
them?
have flares. We have flares.
Then teal means we kill them all. No friends.
Agreed.
I am sorry
about
that
Tony,
shot
though?
was not closer.
Tony's my friend.
He's not your friend. He's a prisoner.
He's my friend. We can ask him about their language and about what's going on and about what the mask is, what the point of the mask is.
I grab you by the shoulders and I sigh and I go, kidnapping someone or saving their life when they were hunting us down does not mean they are our friends. It means they are our enemy. Do you understand?
They can become our friend.
I don't think so.
Maybe they just knew.
I think that given the chance, or when they come to their senses, they will try to leave or kill us in our sleep.
I don't. If we treat him kindly and are nice, and when you're nice to someone, nice things happen back. Hey, Goof was nice though when Bell. Don't do anything to
This
Tony.
group, I don't.
I'll
think
take
so.
responsibility for him. I'll look after him.
If you say so.
Please.
I was just thinking of having him turned in here at some sort of jail, if there is a jail here, but
I think everything was run by Goof. And
Are any of you guys familiar with Port Mist side?
No.
I've been here before. I've got...
No. Oh, wait, I used to
Probably.
work there, didn't I?
Yep.
You used to work
Yep,
there.
June and
did.
Cherry would both know that there is a jail in Port Mist side. There's a guild that works specifically in security for the area. Sort of, it's not like a police system; it's more neighborhood watch. Because Port Mist side isn't big, but it's still somewhat populated. You're in one small section that happens to be owned by one guy. Like there's shit all over Port Mist side.
well, we can turn Tony in, get whatever information we have, because then it would maybe start an investigation on who this group is that killed Goof.
Let's get whatever information we can first. But we should probably tell. We should definitely tell them about Goof, because
Yeah.
I've committed the note to memory. They can keep that. I have not committed the note to my memory. Sylvia, please make a note. I love you.
It's alright. I'm sure that we can refer back to the clip.
Trevor knows it. Shu does not know it.
No, that is fair. And as you guys are making this note, are reading this note and making these plans, unbeknownst to you, through the window, behind some crates,
Is it Tony?
somebody is making sure you read the note.
Mm.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Where did you
I
go
was straight
from?
up. I was convinced you were gonna be like to the window, to the wall.
To the wall.
Whoa.
me leaping out the window to slam him against the wall.
It is time to commit many violences.
We've got like a week to
They
figure
killed
You
Goof.
shall-
They
We
killed
shall
Goof.
avenge Goof. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Any final words from our wonderful shipmates?
It is
I'm
gonna kill
shipmates,
those
get it
bastards.
right.
I said shipmates.
We're
Wait.
British.
Ship just got real.
Yeah, far too close.
You could say, you
Sylvia,
really could say
why-
ship just got real.
Why are you hurt? Why does it hurt?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for killing off
No.
Goof. But yeah, just
I can't
remember,
believe
everybody. Eat your vegetables, but if they start eating you, call for backup.
Bite
I've been
harder.
Sylvia. You've all been incredible. See you all next week, maybe, because unfortunately the week after I'm away, so I won't be able to host. So hopefully we'll have a makeup session next week. Thank you all, and I'll see you guys next time. See you, shipmates. Woo!